Okay. I don't know much about Zambia in general, actually.
Yeah.
Irrespective of anything.
Yeah, I play football with a man from Zambia still. But football has introduced me to so many people from so many different places.
Sport is an opener, man.
Yeah, so many places, man. Albania, Romania, Turkey, like bare different people. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan.
Yeah, boy.
Bare different places. Philippines, Japan.
It is properly a reformer's nightmare, bruv.
Yeah.
When you see us playing football. When you see us playing football, boy, they want us deported.
Yeah.
Who's us?
There's no whites. There's the only okay. I don't want to be racist.
Disclaimer.
But we never had any problems at football. True. For all these years when it was intercontinental.
It's true.
Until the British whites came.
It's true.
As in your own personal games?
Yes. And then suddenly it became problematic because the colonization started. Slowly as well.
Maybe because of where I work or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's the ratio of people that I know actually play football.
Yeah.
Asians are the top.
Yes, top. And they have no representation.
So why are they not in
I had debates. Like one of the guys that we play with is actually like a coach as well. And I was like, what is going on? He goes,
so eloquently saying nothing. Simple Simon, Mr. Wolf, Wahala. Stavros, boss, web slinger. So eloquently saying nothing. Simple Simon, Mr. Wolf, Wahala. Stavros, boss, web slinger.
This is meant to be UKG. It's not. Let's see what this one says.
I can see you.
So eloquently saying nothing. Simple Simon, Mr. Wolf, Wahala. Stavros, boss, web slinger. So eloquently saying nothing.
Went round the streets.
where's my shanks, man? Where's my shanks?
What shanks?
Huh?
What shanks?
I said my shanks, my champagne. Hey, he's a banger. Yeah. Two-step in.
Bass.
Bass. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out Shaolin from Hackney.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the ESN
Somebody
podcast.
left your Voxel keys. Come to the DJ booth, get your Voxel keys.
I'm doing pirate, bro. I'm doing pirate.
Go on then.
You have to play the music.
You wouldn't do the name. What would you do?
What do you mean?
736.
Yeah, you could do that as well. Yeah, it's true.
736.
But they're suspended if they say their name, though. Sometimes they tell you their name.
Shaolin from Hackney is not exactly an exclusive, is it?
Yeah, come on, let's do the podcast. It'll take you too long to do what you're doing.
Okay, sorry. All right. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. In your blood.
Shout out to all the people in South London, East London.
Aye.
Shout out 0161.
Hold on, what are we doing? So, okay, all right.
Manny.
What are we doing?
All the girls that came to the club last night.
I'm on slant and he's putting me on slant.
Told you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the girls that came out to the club last night. Looking sexy and fine.
It
my.
2050, the last day. Tomorrow's the last day of January.
Yeah.
I have to do my tax returns, but I should have done it by today.
Tax returns for what?
Self-assessment thing for child benefit.
Oh. Didn't even know you had to do that stuff.
You don't always.
Okay. Shout out to the scammers.
But I should have.
419ers out there making money.
Yeah, you're laughing, but
all my ganja smokers.
I was just gonna start taking money out my pay slip. But
What the man doing roll-ups?
I was talking to somebody. In fact, let's do the intro. Remind me to talk about inheritance tax. Remind me once I've done the intro and everything and whatnot. Maybe even later on down in the pod. All right, it's 20:51 on Friday, the 30th of January, 2026. We are in One Stop Dreadlock Studios.
Shout out One Stop Dreadlock Studios.
In North London. I got two of my brothers with me.
North.
And we are presenting the Eloquently Saying Nothing podcast. Hashtag ESN Pod. Start joining the conversation at ESN Podcast on all the socials. ESN Podcast at gmail.com to send in the thing.
I sadly want to do the whole podcast as a pirate radio.
So by all means, do it. You need the sound effects though. We've been doing this for a bit. So with that, we are on episode number
549.
in your blood. You are very welcome. The person that gave me the number, that gave you the number, is
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, Empress Menen Mama.
Mm-hmm. It is I, simple Gaza Fist Simon, first of his name.
Shout out all the Rastafaris.
Gaza Fist said forever, alliance on the foundation. Boom, badadam, badadam, badadam.
we do not have.
Wait for the wolf, or shall he come directly?
You sending the wolf?
You feel better,
It's
motherfucker?
not that direct.
Shit,
3 weeks in a
Negro.
row.
That's all you had to say.
How much the wolf?
My wife has actually changed the Nando's password and given it to me now.
Okay.
She changed. When my wife, she has no password manager. Do you believe in password manager?
No.
You?
I don't need one.
Because
I remember all my passwords.
all of them.
Yeah.
How many passwords do you think you have?
Enough for me to remember.
100?
No.
I've got 100 passwords, man.
That's good for you.
What, you just use the same passwords then?
Not all the same, but rotation.
Okay, all right, okay. No, I used to do that, and then I realized that's not a sensible thing to do, and I stopped doing it. So now I have a password manager, but this woman doesn't have one. So she'll forget passwords all the time.
My wife is the queen of this as well.
And then-
She will do a password now, and then 2 minutes later, she would have forgotten that password.
Because she'll reuse the same one often. If she doesn't reuse it, then she'll forget it. So I save all the passwords. I got all the passwords for my parents. I got everybody's password on my thing. And if she's somewhere and she can't get to me, she'll just change it. But then she won't tell me that there's a new password.
Right.
So I can't now use the Nando's discount or whatever it is
Okay.
because she hasn't given me the password. But finally, because I know that they went when I came here, she took the kids to Nando's.
Okay.
And she's just WhatsApped me something, which I'm assuming is the Nando's password now. She has
Okay.
changed it.
Okay.
That banging on the door.
It sounded like it, but I don't know if it's the wind or we'll see if it happens again. All right, in front of me, I have my brother, your brother, our brother.
A big Wahala Insta. A big Wahala on Twitter. Shout him out. Shout him out. Fellas, stop me.
Stand out and rest in peace. Will you do the rest in peace?
Yeah, shout out, rest in peace to Web Slinger. Always in our heart, bruv. Always in our heart.
Spider 16.
Gone too soon.
For real. And
I've ridiculed
Everyone on the roster.
everyone in the
I just
podcast
want to
game.
say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
In fact, you know, let me say, because I used to ridicule everyone in the podcast game because I would say we're the best. I don't know if I can say that anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll be real about it. I don't know.
Oh, what has brought on this revelation?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't think we are as good as we used to be.
Oh.
So I think our levels have dropped. Not necessarily
This man was
everybody.
coming his own podcast and said that it's rubbish.
Our levels have dropped. I'm the truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real. When we were good, we
No
were
one
good.
asked you.
When we were up, we were up. When we were down, we were down.
When we were on either we were on up or down.
Yeah. So we've had our down days. Obviously, we've had our good days, our classics. And I think we're somewhere in the never up or down kind of business now. I think we're an average podcast.
Would you say that is exempt from recency bias? Because I think the last 3 pods that we've done together, all of us have been completely tired, and it's been that Gaza.
No, I don't mean like in terms of like the last few episodes. I mean
I don't-
in the last year or so.
I don't agree with Steph. I still think the
That's
podcast
good. That's good.
is of a good quality. I don't all of this with low quality business. I don't agree with it.
That's fine. We all have our own opinion, innit?
I just think that you might be bored of it. I think the problem with us as a podcaster sometimes, and I think every podcaster must have it, is You almost know what the other person's going to say because you know them so well. So when you're having a topic or a debate or a discussion about something, unless it goes out the way wayward, you're kind of going to know what the other person's going to say before they say it. So it's not necessarily going to be interesting for you, but for the listener, it might be a lot more interesting than you expect.
It's not that for me, I don't think. I think it's the fun aspect.
Yeah, there's not as many jokes.
Yeah.
But the world is not funny anymore. And
That is true.
That's what I think is a big thing. Like, the world is not funny anymore, man.
If that's the case, then that's the case. But
there's times when we used to bust joke because there was nothing serious to talk about, but it seems like every week something terrible is going on. So then it brings the mood down.
If you look at a DAO, and on one side you have fun, and on the other side you have, I don't know, let's say education or information or something, I don't know. I think at one point we were so far along on the fun side, it's like there was no education or entertainment, I mean, or information or heavy information you were gathering from the pod. You tuned in and you just got just jokes. It was just funny. So I would listen to a podcast that's 6 years old, and it's just I'm just laughing. I'm like, we were wild. And then the older we've got, the more mature we've got, and maybe the world has changed. Who knows? I don't know. But then it's just changed, and it's become less fun, more information. So if you're tuning in that you want to hear some black mature men talking about aspects about mental health, about being parents, about living in the world, about crime, but coming from a mature point of view, then you're right. While you'd be like, I enjoy listening to these. Don't put yourself down. I enjoy listening to these men talk about reasonable subjects as reasonable people, not idiots. Just cackling.
But we're washed.
Sorry?
But we're washed. I told you this already, that we're washed people.
You speak for yourself.
Yeah, you remember this time I was telling him that he's washed before he told me to speak to himself, and then the woman told you it was her uncle. You're washed, bruv. Don't get yourself confused.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Speak for yourself. What does wash mean anyways? You keep saying washed. What does it mean?
I mean that we're not what we used to be. We're not the same anymore. We're not legends like we used to be anymore, bro.
I'm still a legend, man.
Yeah, with your Olympic hair.
We say what? Your Ozempic what?
Yeah.
Ozempic hair.
Shit.
There's thinning now all over the place.
Oh, that's mad.
The Zimpi.
Well, I'm looking forward to cutting it, actually.
You should cut that.
I'm going to on the week of my wife's birthday.
Yeah, you can't go out like that.
No. But that's not why. I just decided a month or so ago.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to cut it.
Fair enough.
So that's it. I don't know what it is with me and hair and like having a date to cut it. When I was going to cut my son's hair, I said on my birthday, even though you asked me from the year before. I said on my birthday, if you still want to do it, we'll do it. And it was like about 4 or 5 months you had to wait. But then eventually, birthday came. You still want to cut it? Yes, Daddy. Anyway, I'll keep asking him every so often. Yes, Daddy, I want to cut it. Yes, Daddy, I want to cut it. Now it's cut. Now he wants to grow it.
Let's grow it back again.
Yeah, so that's why I'm leaving it now. He's growing it.
Okay.
So
that's what I saw him look like a microphone.
Yeah.
The pick up on the microphone, explosive.
He's very hairy, man. Because when I'm shaping it's just his hair goes all the way down to his eyebrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jealousy.
No, I mean it's very light. So he's got a hairline, but then when I'm there to cut it, it's like, where do I stop? Because there's hair all the way down to his eyebrows.
So you're excusing the sabotage of his hairline. Is that what you're saying?
No, his hairline is fine actually.
Oh, where do I stop?
But
I didn't mean to do that.
No. I'm not. But I'm not doing it often, which I don't think the missus. When he was low, because at one point during the summer I was kind of low. I was kind of every few weeks, kind of low. But now because I'm letting it grow, once I shape it, it actually stays all right for quite a while. So I'll just leave it for.
Do you think your son's gonna be tall?
Yeah, because all of his cousins are tall. He can't be the odd one out. What do you mean no?
You can be the odd one out.
I don't think he's going to be the odd one out.
So all of his cousins are tall, so that's why?
Yeah. For some reason, all my siblings' kids are my child, or my oldest child, because I'm not going to gauge him on what he is now. I don't think he's tall, but I don't think he's short either. I think he's actually slightly above average for his height. But they're all tall.
But there is one problem though.
Which is?
He has the blood of Ghana.
Exactly.
So he might be white.
Because you're talking about, because of the hair, there's the hairy...
No.
I
was just asking...
Because he's got Ghana hair. I was
just asking whether or not it was going to be...
the height, yeah.
Because it could be... I'm telling you, your son could be a problem, but...
In what regards?
If his mat is too quick.
In what regard?
Like he needs to make sure he respects women, because that one there would be too quick.
Yes. Anyway, yes, I agree with you. I've said this from early. Mm-hmm. He's too fast. He's too. I've told my missus, because she's more lenient than I am. So here's the dilemma, women out there on the pod. mothers, listen to me. If you're with the father, if it doesn't even matter if you're with the father of your child, but if you're co-parenting, if you're not the strict parent, which I guess single mothers will usually be, I'm the strict parent, that is usually the lele one. But keep in mind, if you have a son, that boy is going to look up to you and gauge how he should treat women based a little bit, not everything, but based a bit on how he's treating you. So I'm going to respect men because my dad is the
authoritarian authority.
And the mum lets me get away with stuff, and the mum lets me back chatter, and the mum lets me do this. So then when you get older, women, by proxy, I can do this to women and I can't do that to men. So I tell that to my wife. Be harsh, because she's nowhere near. She was more strict with my daughter than she is with my son. I don't know if she's just got a bit older and she's just less interested in doing that, or it's him specifically, I'm not sure. But I tell her the skew on how strict I am to how you are is not good. To the point now where already, he's not yet 4. He'll be 4 soon, but he's not yet 4. He treats me one way, and when he's with his mum, he treats her a different way. Already. And I know it's normal for kids to do that, but it wasn't the same with my daughter. And I don't like the fact that if I'm there, he wouldn't say it, and when his mum's there, he'll say it. If I'm there, he wouldn't do it. When his mum's there, he'll do it. I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not good in the long run. You spare the rod, whatever, spoil the child, whatever thing it is. So yes, voila, you're right.
Ain't gonna be a problem.
But what makes you say that? Huh? What have you seen?
He just can talk to. He's too free with his mouth. He can just talk too. He's too quick with the mouth already.
In what? Okay.
Like he just knows. He's almost like he knows what to say. He even knows how to be doing his. That's your fault though. With the flashing his eyes at women. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, that's yeah. Because I think cute children are cute children, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're naturally cute.
Yeah.
I don't feel like my daughter was cute. She didn't know she was cute. My son knows he's cute. He knows how to manipulate the situation. Children, by definition, manipulate. It's what they have to do because they can't make you do things. They manipulate the situation, and that's innate in them.
Yeah.
Up until a certain point, and then it's quite innocent, but it's not innocent with my son.
Mm.
He's so yes. My son's a problem. I'm looking at him like I'm every part of me is like I have to stop you from becoming the beast that you could be.
Beast of no nation.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've also got what I heard.
Everyone, it takes a village, dog.
Yeah, I've got what I heard.
It takes a village. I just had a discussion with my wife. What are we on Friday now? It was either early this week or weekend. I told her basically what I just told you about. It was less to do with the women thing and just to do with him, that you're too slack with this dude, and he's doing the mazine already.
Let me ask you a question, both of you, yeah? Mm. And I want the extremes now. You can't call me, I want the middle. Alright? Your kid goes to school, secondary school. Do you want them to be the nerd that's very educational, reads their book, keeps themselves to themselves, has their little small group of friends, like they're not friendless, they have their small group of friends, but he's not really popular, yeah? Or do you want them to be the popular person that knows everyone, doing all right in school? They're not dumb or nothing, but their popularity is more important than the actual work in school.
For them,
they're gonna do all right. It's not gonna do bad, but they're not gonna do like super well, like the nerd one would do. And he's just popular everywhere you go. Everyone's chatting to me. You know that all the girls or the boys are trying to chat to this person, right? Blah 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 blah. What type of child would you want? When you go to parents' evening, what do you want them to? What do you want to hear back?
Did I talk about parents' evening on the pod?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I had parents' evening with my children the week before last.
Oh, you told me.
I told you. So the first one was with my son. Going to the class, and I was only saying it because of what you just said, because you said it shouldn't be a middle. But unfortunately, I'm living the life where one of my children is in the middle. And when I say in the middle, I mean it's not even actually in the middle. It's the both extremes. So my son is the most popular boy in maybe the school. The school. Yeah. No exaggeration. I cannot walk the street with everybody screaming his name before he even started, because he was going following me with his sister. So he's the most popular boy in the school. When I go into parents' evening, I know the boy talks too much. The teacher will say, the teacher's very strict, very strict. She comes home, the boy comes home with rules that even is not, that we wouldn't even implement.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, that's cool. The woman could barely contain herself telling me how legendary my son is. He's basically the smartest in the. She just didn't want to, like, she was almost winking like, your son's the best, and I just can't tell you that straight up. But he's advanced. He's this. If there's new students, I send them to him. He's very nice. He talks too much. So he talks too much. He's always want to be the first person to answer the question. He doesn't give other people a chance. He's too boisterous. He talks too much, but he's the best. Up to the point where I went into the school to do what do you call it? They're doing stuff this term on something in a field that I work in.
Right.
So the teacher asked me, "Can you come in and talk to the kids?" So I've come in. I've prepped a thing. I'm doing the talk. So I'm talking about. I've made it palatable for children, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So let's count the colours on this chart thing. Yeah. Some of the children don't know the colours. My kid knows all the colours. Okay, let's count the numbers on Mr. Boss. Some of them don't know the numbers. I'm like, okay. All right, here, I've got badges for everybody. Let's write our names. Kids can't write. That's when I was like, okay, because my son can do all of this stuff. Yeah. And because she had told me this beforehand, your son's a bit advanced, even to the point where like I noticed he started to read. I said, yeah, we're treating him how to read. She's like, yeah. She'll talk about TV. I know he doesn't just sit in front of the TV. I know this is what she said. I know the parents that just let their children sit in front of the TV. I know the difference because we try at home. She stopped. I know you try. I can tell the difference between the parents that are trying and the ones that are not. So I left that. So. To my brother's aim, I'm not going to talk about my daughter. Yeah. It wasn't as good as my son. Yeah. So this is, if you ever listening to this 20 years down the line, I'm not mentioning you because I don't love you as much as your brother. I'm just not doing it because it wasn't as good as your brother. But in this case, my son is the most popular person in the school and the brightest person in the class.
Okay, so answer my question.
Boom. I don't have to choose with him anyways.
Okay, but answer my question.
Popular and average student, or nerd and exceptional student?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to make them happier?
I don't know.
Whatever makes them happier.
What will make you happier?
What makes my child happy?
Okay,
because
the whole of their happiness is based on how happy you are.
Then am I allowed to talk, or you just want one answer?
No, you can talk, but as long as you answer the question.
Because for me, education is less important to me than
socializing.
Not socializing, but there are two reasons you get educated. One is just to learn stuff, and one is to implement it in future life. You can have all this information in your head and not ever use it. And if that's the case, if that's what you're happy with, then no problem, that's fine. But that's not doing you anything in life. If you're using all the information and you're using it for work, or you're using it for whatever it may be, your own business or something, then that's cool. So that's the two things for education. And then the part with the socializing, again, you can use it just for play, or you can use it for fun. Are you really good at socializing? Is it helping you move up the social ladder, the business ladder, and all that stuff? For me, it's like, which one is going to be more beneficial for them in the future? I can't count the future. So as long as they're not an idiot student, and as long as they're not a bad person, even one is not bothering me that much. The only thing is, let me go down with education then. I'll go with education. Education first and status second.
So you would prefer them to be a nerd?
I'm not sure. But if you're going to force me to answer the question, because my actual true answer is whatever's going to be more beneficial for them, whatever's going to make them happiest, that's what I want for them.
Yeah, no, I agree with
if you had given me dumb student, then I would have said I don't want my child to be dumb. So whatever the other one is, even if it's like they're not going to be, I don't want dumbness, because dumbness will make me upset.
Yeah,
if they're an average student 100%. Or above average student, and they're not popular, and they are popular, then I'm happy for that.
If they're not above average, they're just there. Like, but basically, you got a Bart Simpson and you got a Lisa Simpson.
But Bart wasn't good in school. He wasn't average. He was below average. But he had above average intelligence. He just didn't like school.
But he was popular, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was popular.
So what we say?
I've gone down the Lisa. We'll do Bart and Lisa. I've gone down the Lisa route.
So you're saying you would want the nerd?
No, I told you what I wanted, but you said I have to pick one. So
Yeah, I
I'm
did too.
picking that. I don't want either one, but I'll pick Lisa.
So you'll pick the nerdy one?
Yeah.
Simple sound.
It's funny that you asked the question because our daughter falls into one of the categories where she's really popular at school. She's not stupid. As far as like whether she's the smartest in the class is concerned, I don't know, but I know she's in the top 5 or something like that. So that's how she is naturally. What would I choose, given the choice? I feel like the world is moving towards. Well, we're in the era of the nerds right now. Like the nerds are winning. Yeah, we went from an era of when jocks were winning. Yeah, when all the people that were into sports and when they were into cheerleading and all that. We've gone from the period where they were on top. The nerds have taken over.
I don't think they've taken over now.
They have.
Simple Simon.
I think they took over.
I would like it to be known that Simple Simon is wearing a quarter zip. And Stavros is wearing a Nike Tech. No, he's not wearing Nike Tech. He's wearing
symbol of the nerds. Yeah. Quarter zip.
Quarter zip.
Yeah. So
I would disagree with you.
No, it's nerd era. It's nerd era now.
I think we've gone past the nerd era. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're living in the middle of it now.
What are we in now then? Would you say?
I think it's like some hybrid because I think the bullies are running things right now.
What? Just because of Trump?
The bullies are running things. If you look at pick where things are winning, the winners, it's the bullies. Not just Trump. Trump is part of it, and a big part of it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just Trump. I think so you had your what did we call it? What did you say was before the
jocks?
They had the jocks.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to put into bullies.
Yeah.
Then you have the boffins.
Yeah, the nerds. Yeah.
And now I think you've got the bullies.
Nah,
the bullies are running the jocks.
I'm looking at the nerds because the nerds are still.
Who's the nerds? What do you mean by the nerds?
The technocracy, all them people, all the people that are top of tech companies.
Tech. And you know what all those tech company top bosses are? They're turned into what?
Bullies.
Yeah,
but okay, maybe I'm thinking about
Elon Musk bully.
I'm thinking about bullies in a different way now because they're intellectual bullies rather than
still bullies.
Physical bullies. Like if you
street bully.
If you pulled up, if Elon Musk pulled up and was talking wicked to you, you wouldn't feel threatened. You box him down.
But maybe not. What's his name? The one that does
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, because that man's going full MMA now, isn't it? That one. Again, maybe he don't want to be bullied.
He's got that thing where every year he tries to master something new.
Yeah.
So he did Mandarin, and then that year when he started buffing up, he did I don't know if it was MMA or whatever it is, but that was his year to do that. I really, really like the idea of this year. I'm just sticking with one thing.
Man's got money to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can only do that.
But there are other people I know. There's a podcast I listen to. He's a writer. He does it as well. And this year, I'm writing. Sorry, he's not writing. He's a podcaster. He was a political analyst. He worked with Obama. And every year he done something. So he picked up a language. He learned to do surfing. That was one year. And this year he's like, I'm writing. So he's gone to Italy. He's an American. He's gone to Italy or wherever it is to
everything you're saying is you have to have money to do.
Okay.
So in terms of what I would like ideally, my answer is very similar to Stav in the sense where I'm not really picking what I want for them. What's best for them is what's important. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably take the nerd as well, to be honest with you.
This is why...
Especially as she's a girl as well. Okay. Like, you don't really want to hop like girl, you know what I mean? And then we're gone.
When you have the stereotypical African or Asian parent that wants their child to do what they want, I'm always looking at it like, why would I want my child to do what I want? I want them to do what they want, as long as they're not doing the nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't want you to be doing crime or to be selling your ass or something like that. But other than that, if you want to do skateboarding, be the best skateboarder. Be a Tony Hawk's number 2. Make that shmoney doing that. But that's it.
I think we live in a time where we know you can make money from anything.
That too,
maybe,
and that is definitely a different viewpoint than we have.
Maybe 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, yeah, the opportunities are wider.
Yeah, even as black people, we never thought we could do so much stuff in the past when our parents was whatever age they were when we was being born. To now, where you can see black people doing almost everything.
It's true.
Yeah, thank you for because I look at it and I'm like, why are you trying to force this square peg into a round hole? Like that child was not built to do this, and you were just trying to squeeze them into, and you made an unhappy child.
Because in their head is like, what can you do to live on this thing you want to do?
Yeah,
and now you can say that.
As a parent, you're just worried. I just want my child to do well, and if you didn't have the funds to leave your kid and they were going to flourish just based on what you did, you had to give them the tools to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So you need to be engineer, doctor, lawyer.
Yeah.
I know that these ones will flourish.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't wrong because all of those doctor, lawyer, engineer things, even till today.
No, it's right. It's right.
It's even till today still stands.
And then what I then learned was in any family, if you have what
it's
other
the
than
four.
engineer was
It's the four.
What's the other one? There's another
Doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant.
Yes. If you have those four in your children, you don't have to spend no money outside doing anything.
Yep.
So I'm talking about tax return. Cool. You talk about somebody hurt themselves earlier on. Somebody's there for that.
Yep.
We need the lawyer for something. Come on down, sibling number 3.
Yeah.
It's like, we're sorted. You realize that's where you spend a big money on things involuntarily.
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Yeah.
And so why should I not give the money to my nephew, to my cousin, to my child?
You need to at least have one in the community, not even necessarily your direct sibling, but someone in the family somewhere, like a cousin or something.
Yeah, but and that's the point. But it's timeless because that was true for our parents. It was true for their parents. So
it might not be timeless, boy. AI might eradicate that, boy, one time.
I don't know. I've been looking at
we had that discussion this week.
Yeah, and I've also been looking at little what do you call it, debates and forums that are talking about that, and even the lawyers themselves are like, yeah, it's a fantastic thing as a tool, but you can't beat the human input.
Yeah,
in law.
The last person, but taking into account with lawyers, there's stages to this.
Yeah.
So there's the researchers, there's the people that go through the law books and do yada yada yada. It's going to eradicate a bunch of that stuff there.
Oh yeah.
So as the last
research is gone.
As the last space where it's like I stand in front of a judge or a jury and I say X Y Z. Yeah, you're not going to replace that.
You said that until we have the situation like in Mercy.
Yeah.
Lamborghini Mercy.
Well, I haven't watched the film, but tell the listeners the premise, and then tell me if you actually think it's going to get to
the premise is basically, instead of you having a human judge and jury, you have an AI judge and jury, which will basically decide by only the facts what you're going to be prosecuted by. Whatever.
Okay, leave it at that. All right. Do you think it can get to that point?
Yeah, I really do think that things like that can get to that point.
If we allow it to, yeah. And that's what it ultimately comes down
Imagine
to.
this, instead of you having to go, it might not happen for things like murder cases or this, that, and the other, but small claims court. Stuff like, I want to go against the council because I don't believe I've got this camera. AI person, just, boop, 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 show me all your evidence. Boop, 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 boop. Well, we've got the camera that shows us on the so and so that you did this at so time. Can you prove otherwise? No. But
in your lifetime,
nah,
you live to be 100.
Maybe then, maybe. God bless. God bless. If I get to 100, maybe.
Is that Fat Joe or
that's Fat Joe?
Or, okay,
that's always Fat Joe because there was COVID in there. God bless.
COVID was in the building.
God bless.
Okay, and you think it's gonna get to you live to about 100? You're gonna see in your lifetime or no?
What with this? What we just said about AI doing the full thing, judging or whatever.
Even at low level, like you said.
I don't know. Like certain communities would have to allow it.
I think it will happen with the doctor side of things first. You're gonna get AI that they're gonna use to assist with surgeons. But before you even get to that, this person's got cancer because AI told you they got cancer. This person's got is going to get arthritis in 5 years' time.
By the algorithms.
What's the one with what's his name?
Minority
pre-op.
Pre-op where it's pre-op now. This is going to happen. Yeah, your lineage tells me this. We've got the historical statistics that tell me if you have this parent and that parent or this gene and that gene, the chance of this is going to be 8%. Same way when before you're born in it.
And it's like, well,
they test the womb and be like, where there's a 60% chance your child might be such and such.
Yeah.
Do you want to carry on with the pregnancy?
And they'll say it's a 80% chance because of your lineage. Also, what's your diet like? Okay, that's increased to 87%. That's what they'll do afterwards. You get what I mean? Like, is this how you eat? Okay, 87% now.
Oh. eat healthy. Well, your receipts are telling us that you was at McDonald's 4 times a week last night. Don't seem healthy to me. Lamborghini Mercy.
I was eating a salad.
Lie. It told you the receipt. It said double cheeseburger with fries.
It said big arch.
And full fat Coke as well. Not even the zero.
A cheeseburger with fries. What was it again? Menace
to society.
Yeah, it was just cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
It was a double. Because remember, it was a double. Because remember, he said single first and he said double whatever.
Double burger and cheese.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lupe Fiasco. Oh, that song. That's going to be my Stavros says today. I'll give it to you now.
Double burger with cheese.
Double Burger with Cheese by Lupe Fiasco is a song where he eulogizes and bigs up black films. And he does it in rap. It's phenomenal. And somebody did a video. I don't think it was an official Lupe video. He did a video where he took all the bits he's talking about and made a video from the films he's talking about. It's phenomenal. So that will be in the show notes for this episode.
Lupe Fiasco is one of those rappers that's got like some of the most amazing hip hop songs of all time.
Yes, in terms of lyrics.
But he's if you was to ask people in 50 years, 60 years time, do you know who Lupe Fiasco is? I don't know if they would know. I don't think he'll have a legendary.
He's a natural scholar
career, but yeah.
Well, I've said he's got one of the potentially. I could argue it if I was the debating type, which I'm clearly I'm not. He's got the best rap song of all time,
which is Kick Bush.
Yeah. It's potentially that's the best rap song ever. Not my favorite, but potentially the best rap song ever. And then lyrically, he's got in the top 50 of like lyrical schmirical, like dense lyrical songs. He will have 2 or 3 in there.
Lupe Fiasco is that good, boy.
Yeah,
Chicago,
which is a big. Got 2 or 3 in the top 50. No, how many rappers are there in the world? And yeah,
he's another one that was on Jay-Z's label at one point, wasn't he? I was doing something with Jay-Z.
I don't know.
Was Rock Nation? Yeah, I think it was. Imagine at one point Jay-Z had, I think Lupe, and he had J. Cole.
And Joe Budden.
And Rocafella, yeah, but Joe Budden didn't even claim it. It was like I was there for like 5 minutes before it even went down. Would you put Joe Budden on the same level as Lupe Fiasco and
well, lyrically,
J. Cole? Yeah,
better than J. Cole.
Ooh, yeah.
Prime Joe Budden is better than.
I'm not good to argue with you.
To me, it's better than
the world will argue with you though.
J. Cole.
The world will argue with you so much, but I think that Budden don't get respected the way he's supposed to be respected
because he talks in it. But I think. Let me say, because I'm saying Prime, and then I'm forgetting that season that J. Cole had about a year ago, where he was on as a feature artist.
And his album that year.
I've never seen another. I'm trying to think of another artist that has eat every single. Lil Wayne is the only other person that came close, and Lil Wayne did it in an era where he wasn't doing what J. Cole did. So can you tell me, you're the hip hop man, you're a hip hop man, other than J. Cole and Lil Wayne, is there somebody else that went on other people's tracks and had a season, and they just killed everybody?
Kendrick did. I think he did.
He wasn't on enough tracks.
There's one person that I say will potentially, you could say it, but I think because we've been doing it so consistently for so long, you don't even acknowledge it.
Drake.
Jadakiss.
Oh, Jadakiss. Okay.
Jadakiss. Let's see.
Jadakiss murders everything that he does. He's consistent.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's not even the best on every lock song.
Maybe, but you're talking about features and stuff like that. I think Jadakiss has been one of the ones that has been so good in every feature that he's on.
So every pussy cut that because Jadakiss is on some massive pussy cuts.
Jadakiss, not Jadakiss.
Sorry, this microphone keeps moving and it's messing with my mojo.
Blame the tools.
So yes, I am. John Blaze, is he the best on that song?
No.
Reservoir Dogs, is he the best on that song?
No. At one point, Beanie Sigel was doing it, by the way.
But then he got up on his own song so badly.
Which song are we talking about?
I can't remember the name of it. I'll tell you in a minute when I stop talking and I can look. But he got beat by Emilio Sparks on his song.
Oh my god,
so bad.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not that song though. He got
the one where he took something.
Tales of a Hustler.
Yeah,
Tales of a Hustler. Emilio Sparks was on a song with Beanie Siegel.
Hustler.
Beanie Siegel, the only one that will go back to back with Jay-Z and not
Only
lose.
one.
Yeah,
Only one.
Yeah, that will go back to back with Jay-Z and not lose because
Consistently.
multiple songs. You get me? So how many people rap with Jay-Z regularly? Not many. But Beanie would do it and he wouldn't be losing. Like he might not better Jay, but he's not losing, which doesn't happen really. And then somebody came on his song and beat him so badly. I don't listen to Beanie Siegel's verse on his own song.
The only thing I could say that there's a couple that I think we need to respect.
I was gonna say unpopular opinion. Potentially Eminem. Eminem had a series. Has a season.
That is not an unpopular opinion.
Eminem had the season where he was murking everyone.
That is a goddamn truth.
Busta Rhymes had the season where he was murking every single feature that he was on for a very, 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 very long time.
Yes.
I think he has more of a basis to your consistent point that you just take it for granted than Jadakiss. Because Busta Rhymes was doing it for a decade, over a decade.
I think that if you want to
2 decades,
if you're doing it off just, this is the problem with somebody. This person I'm going to say now, right? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them on a song and they've been beaten.
Ludacris?
No,
go on.
But Ludacris is there too. By
Ludacris,
the way.
He tries his hardest. He gets A for effort.
3 Stacks. Whenever he features on any one song, he's better than him.
Yeah.
But he only does it when he wants to, and that's the problem.
He raps when he wants.
He raps.
Andre 3000.
Look at the song he did with Rick Ross.
He raps when he wants. You know what? Because people say he's better than T.I. on Sorry. And I don't necessarily think he is.
He is.
I don't necessarily think he is.
He is.
I think T.I.
T.I.'s verse was amazing on that.
T.I. stepped up so hard.
But then 3 Stacks smashed him.
I think 3 Stacks.
I prefer right, because I don't argue anymore that he was that
I won't say
T.I. was better. I prefer T.I. on that song. The verses that he's resonate with me so badly.
That's fine. I wouldn't say 3 Stacks put him in a buddy bag because I wouldn't say that. But on that song, I think
everybody says the same thing.
Yeah. On that song, 3
Stacks.
Stacks.
There are rats, there are dogs.
There are cats, there are everything. I don't think there's anyone. I think 3 Stacks is there. But he only goes on. The thing you're talking about is one season, isn't it? And I don't think 3 Stacks is a seasoner person. No, so I think Eminem definitely has a shout there.
Yeah,
I definitely think Busta Rhymes definitely has a shout on it.
Yeah.
So just those two.
And Weezy, you cannot. Weezy is D1. If you're ever going to talk about anyone ripping everyone to shreds, it is Weezy.
The reason I put J. Cole and Weezy above even the rest of them is because they spread themselves thin. They hoard themselves for a season and they just bettered everyone. It's like they went out their way to say, I'm going to do this. Like this is the year I'm going to go on and feature on many people's songs and I'm going to blast all of them to smithereens when I do it. And they succeeded.
Yeah.
Whereas Busta Rhymes, Busta Rhymes would like enhance the song. He was the seasoning on the song. He might be better than you, but he's enhancing the song. I don't think Busta Rhymes was trying to kill you. And I know he's an old school rapper, so he was, but he didn't come across like that. Whereas Lil Wayne and J. Cole, you could tell, I am really trying to kill you on your own song. I'm not mucking about. I am not mucking about. Drake is another one that you could mention maybe.
Drake was murdering everyone.
You mentioned Drake.
Yeah, I did.
He was murdering everyone.
Drake, and he did a lot as well. He was whoring himself. But then the thing is, with the difference between Drake maybe and the other two is that he was on a lot of rappers out the songs that they were not good rappers in the first place.
In the first place, yeah.
Ross might put his name on.
I was thinking Ross, but then not enough.
That's why I said Kendrick, because there was
Kendrick. I'm not counting. I'm not even putting Kendrick on.
Kendrick did have a time where he was just making everyone on their songs.
There was a year. There was at least 1 year where he did pure features.
Okay, give me one of the 2 features.
I'm gonna have to remember the year now.
You don't have to remember the year. You just have to remember the song that you think you were so good on, and he battered somebody.
Well, the one that's always going to be the one is Control, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Control verse.
Okay.
There was,
and that's only because he was cussing. It's not like the verse was so good. It was a battle. So it was cussing.
He was on the Control. He was on
because on Money Trees he got 8 up,
and he got 8 up on. I'm not. And I'll tell you who ate. Who was it? What's it called?
On Money Trees.
Fucking Problems.
It was J-Rock on Money Trees, yeah.
Who do you reckon is the best on Fucking Problems?
So that's got 2 Chainz, ASAP Rocky, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar. My hip hop boy.
I think ASAP won that one, didn't he?
I don't think it was Kendrick. Was it?
It wasn't
It was
Kendrick.
2 Chainz, isn't it?
It was.
I think it's either Chainz or Drake.
Yeah.
Drop down, go down, and get your legal norm. Drake smashed that song. It might be him or
maybe Drake.
Or 2 Chainz is look at these look at these brothers. What song is that? What's Travis Scott one? That's the one that 2 Chainz ate up so bad. Whereas 2 Chainz, Travis Scott, is it ASAP Rocky? I can't remember what the song is, man. And 2 Chainz.
I'll tell you a song that Kendrick ate the competition, and this is my point. I say that all three of us have to sit down and try and think. Is the game song?
What one?
The game.
Yeah. Radar. Got the boom with that radar. Yeah, okay, but then as much as I love that song, there's no. If you're talking about Posse songs for me, never ever mention a Posse song about game and not mention Ale Bumbaye.
Yeah, I knew
because that is the song, bruv. That is the song.
Ali Bumbaye, Rick Ross,
2 Chainz
again,
and Game.
And Game. Was there no one else?
No.
Okay.
Skateboard on the profit track. I love 2 Chainz, man.
I need to turn this one down.
I'm the base of Battle America. I love 2 Chainz, man.
We're on a hip hop tip today. So unfortunately, unless you come quickly with, because I asked for one, you haven't given me one. I'm gonna need at least 2 now or 3.
No, we did give you one.
Which one?
What was it called? The one you said against Game.
Control. I'm not counting.
Why not counting Control?
Because it was just
3,500. That's the one with 2 Chainz, Future, and DJ. Future's another one that some people say will eat up people on their songs as well.
He was good on that because it was a battle rap. He was insulting people. People were going, oh, the rap itself wasn't necessarily the best.
What's his name was wicked on that song, you know?
What's his name?
The rap whose song it was?
J.
The one whose actual song it was.
What's his name? The one that raps with Jay-Z. Jay Electronica.
Yeah, he was good in it.
Yeah. But and he's very good in it as well. He's probably the most underrated rapper, or one of the most underrated rappers. The person whose song it is, I can't remember his name. Sean.
Big Sean, but he's boring.
Lyrically, he's really good.
All right,
go on.
So we said Control already.
You don't have to do this.
I didn't want to do
and Push, by the way.
Yeah, Push is good for features as well. Yeah. I don't know. What's your opinion on this, Big Wahala? What's it called? Nostalgia. Do you think Kendrick came out on top of Nostalgia with Push or not?
No, I don't know really, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. I'm battling. I'm debating it.
Family Ties. I think him and Keem. I think he came out on top on that one.
That's not their songs though, isn't it? We're talking about features.
Fair enough.
No, he's featuring in that song. No?
Is it? He's not. I thought that was.
It's his Keem song.
I thought it was there, so like together.
No,
maybe, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, he's featuring in that song. It's not his song. It's his cousin's song.
Oh, there's an ASAP Rocky song, One Train.
I can't remember which one that is now, off the top of my head. Sorry.
Okay,
but okay. As far as I'm concerned, do you still feel he should be put in that basket?
I don't.
After this,
maybe not.
I think if he's on the song, he'll rip it. But I don't know if he's got a season like the rest of some of these men.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, he's a bit.
Fabulous should have a season as well, but I don't think Fabulous did it. But he should have a season of ripping people to shreds, but he just didn't do it.
So there you go. So I forgot where this started again, but I said Lil Wayne, and who was the first one I started off with?
J. Cole, Jermaine Cole.
J. Cole, yeah. But because I was saying that, because I said Joe Budden, I still think I was comparing J. Cole and Joe Budden in my head. And I was wondering,
I'll take a Joe Budden album over a J. Cole one.
Yeah,
with good production anyway.
Yes, I prefer Joe Budden. He talks about stuff, real life stuff, and I guess I like that. Whereas J. Cole, I don't know what he's talking about. The type of stuff he's talking about is just like, bruv, stop crying.
Well, he's talking about this 5-pack that has come out now recently called Birthday Blizzard.
No, talk about that. It's a mixtape, you're saying?
It's a mixtape. It's 5 songs.
We should be able to play a mixtape, right?
I think you can play it. I did debate that you could play it. But he's rapping, he's doing his normal rapping, he's talking about some stuff, he's throwing a couple of digs at certain rappers as well that said some stuff to him. Like Simba is one of the rappers he threw a little dig at, and Simba's now going to the studio to go write a rap back. A lot of people are saying...
Is Simba TDE?
No.
I don't know who Simba is.
You don't know Simba? Simba's good. You get a chance, you can listen to Simba songs.
I'm out the game now, man.
But yeah, so a lot of people are saying, we don't want to hear you talk tough because you backed out of the beef now. So every time he's chatting his wickedness, I'm the best rapper, I'm the this, that, everyone's just like, you're not. You can't say you're the best rapper because when the beef came, you ducked out. You know how bad it is? I can't even remember his song. I remember it wasn't bad. but I can't remember any of it.
I can't remember it.
And because he's deleted it, I don't even know if I can find it anyway. But what was it called? I can't remember what it's called. Full court press or something like that. Or free throws. I can't remember something what it's called.
No one cares. Up to the point where one of my mixed race or both of my mixed race nephews are disappointed in J. Cole because he's let the team down. I didn't even take that into consideration that he's let it down for the mixed.
There was 2 L's. They said him and Drake both let the mixed race down in 1 year.
That was hilarious when I was reading that.
In 1 year, I was like, yay.
And that's when I said, wait, you talk about white privilege. That's a black privilege. You're not even thinking about whether it's because as a mixed race person, you're looking at this person. Don't let the team down. Don't let the team down.
Well, Kendrick took it racial, innit? So that's what made it worse.
He made it racial. Which I did not like that. I did not like that. And I don't think he should have been co-signed with that as well.
No,
but then he did it at the right time in America.
When everyone's that you're not black or you're this, that.
If he had done that 20 years ago,
it wouldn't have been as much.
It wouldn't have dropped like that.
It's very interesting. But yeah, let's see how this goes because I'm waiting for the fall off. I think it's going to be a good album. But yeah, people are saying to Kendrick, what's his name? J. Cole, you can't be talking wicked.
What percentage of J. Cole fans do you think are shrugging because of so for those of you, for people who don't know what we're talking about, J. Cole was on a song with Drake and they mentioned the big three. This is years ago now, a couple of years ago. He said the big three is J. Cole, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and they were the big three in rap at the time. Kendrick Lamar came out with a song and said there is no big three, it's just big me. And as far as everybody was concerned, he was taking a dig at those two. And Drake came back, and that's when the Drake and Kendrick beef started. But J. Cole also came back. He had his own song, but then he retracted the song and retracted the beef, the insult, and he said that he
apologized.
He apologized, and he said he didn't.
That's my brother.
And I'm stepping out of this thing. I'll let these two men go at it. And a percentage of hip hop fans, which I'm gonna ask now, who said they didn't find that wavy. We discussed it on the pod years ago. I didn't have any issue with it. I thought if your heart's not in it, then don't do it. Some people say hip hop is a confrontational, it's a blood sport, and it's one thing if you don't go into it. If you're Fresh Prince and you don't talk about battling, that's fine. But once you open your mouth, do it properly. So they didn't like the fact that he apologized and stepped back. And there are some heavy J. Cole fans that might take themselves out of the equation. It's like, I can't be his fan after what he did. What percentage of J. Cole fans, not hip hop fans, because I think hip hop fans would be actually.
I think the J. Cole fans is low percentage, very low percentage.
Yeah, I don't really feel like in this current era people lose fans for those type of things anymore. I don't think Drake necessarily lost many fans for him getting buried the way he got buried. I don't think J. Cole lost many fans.
I don't think people don't even lose fans for snitching now.
Yeah, it's the game's changed. You don't lose fans for them kind of stuff anymore.
You have to remember what Simple Simon was saying earlier about the nerds are winning and this, that, and the other. I kind of agree and kind of not agree. I think there's a balance now. Maybe one of you said that originally. Now there is no such thing as like all the little street rules, all of this stuff that people used to have and live by, and code by. This, I don't think these kids have these type of same things as much anymore. I don't think that these people care about the things that we care about. I think the average hip hop listener now is not somebody that would be seen to abide by these hip hop street rules. They're just normal everyday people that don't care about all this type of stuff.
There's not even brand loyalty anymore. I don't think.
No, there's definitely brand loyalty because you still got the hypes.
What do you mean, like
I'm TDE, I'm Cash Money, Lil Man.
I'm Cardi B. I don't deal with Nicki Minaj.
I'm a
Barbs.
Beehive.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and there's bare them strong to the point where they're doxing people and all that type of nonsense. And J. Cole's got his own hive as well. I just don't know what it's called.
Cash Money is an army.
Better than never. We will kidnap your baby. Spit out your lady.
So
this is what we was listening to, man.
Yeah.
So I'll be the player with the ice on me.
Which country are you?
20, it don't look right on me.
I bling bling.
Which country are you talking about? Are you talking about let's stick with America or Britain? Are you saying both?
I'm saying everywhere. I'm saying worldwide.
It's a universal thing now. I hear what you're saying in terms of back in the day, you couldn't wear a plimsoll and go to school and be cool. And you can do that now.
Yeah.
In your regards to the nerds is winning, it's like, but I feel that back in the day, being broke meant you were broke. Whereas now it's like, there's just other things they're looking at. And I'm not actually sure.
No, because when you're dating, it seems to come all the way back in again.
That's when you're a bit older.
Money.
But my daughter now, secondary school. My daughter's in secondary school. I can't. Sorry, in primary school.
Say, she's when
in primary school. Like if you did PE in primary school and you were wearing, did you know the difference between wearing good trainers and rubbish trainers in primary school?
Yes, but it wasn't as much of a problem for me.
Yes, it wasn't. It was, but it wasn't. Yeah.
I said until secondary school, I wasn't getting berated for having non-name trainers.
So it was weird for me in primary school. You got rated for having name trainers, but you didn't necessarily get berated for having no name.
Exactly.
Trainers.
Like the boy that had the Jordans at my school, everyone was like, "Oh my god, you got Jordans!" But his mum was also very young, so she knew about what Jordans were.
I had Patrick Ewings, and I had I had Matchsticks as well. Matchsticks were big them times, so. Yeah,
bastard.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what Matchsticks are.
I know what Matchsticks are, but Ewings was popular.
Was the one? Yeah, and then the other one, Reebok pumps. Reebok pumps as well. Yeah, so you got ratings for having those trainers, but it wasn't a thing where because somebody else had plimsolls or they had Gola, we weren't cussing them for that.
Yeah,
until we got to secondary school,
then it became a big thing, and I think that's more because boys were trying to impress girls. It's always because of girls with boys, anyway.
But now you can impress girls differently online.
Which is where the nerds win again.
I don't know, man. I don't know what these girls are impressed by now.
You can, ishowspeed, would you count him as a nerd?
It's weird because ishowspeed in a weird way, and I don't want to, because again, I haven't really delved too much into his world. Ironically, that you're bringing it up now because it was yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. I sat down and watched ishowspeed in Angola, and I watched the whole 50-minute video.
I think what he's been doing is fantastic.
Amazing, it is amazing.
Yeah, but just by what I saw there, he would be just on his on-screen behavior, because I don't know if he's playing a role there. But just on his on-screen behaviour, I would say that he would be categorised as what I would have called the jock before.
No, so he's the ultimate crossbreed.
Okay.
Because he's a gamer.
Right.
And gamers are nerds.
Yeah.
And that's how he started.
Yeah.
But he just all happens to be an ultra athlete.
Yeah.
He is an ultra athlete.
It's crazy.
It's actually mad. Have you seen when he's jumping over the cars?
Yeah.
He's an ultra athlete. So he's a mix between the two. He started off playing FIFA, streaming, gaming. That's where the nerds were. All the nerds were streamers. Now the nerds have got money, so they're no longer the nerds anymore. Now they're the ones that are just,
buying the cars and doing all them kind of things. Yeah.
But as well as being a nerd or looked at as a nerd, he could also outrun everyone on the basketball pitch, or do the athletics, or do this, or do that.
I see him doing backflips and all kinds of stuff. It's mad.
He was in wrestling. He was there doing. Listen, he does everything.
Yeah.
ishowspeed can do everything.
Yeah, that's one thing.
So I think he's an ultimate crossbreed. I think if you want a proper mix, ishowspeed is that mix.
So as my brother said, for those uninitiated, ishowspeed, it was a streamer, somebody that would play games, and you will watch them play games. This, for an old person, this is amazing, and yes, you can make a lot of money doing this. And then he crossed over into just being a celebrity in and of his own right.
Yeah. Up
to the point where now, has he got 500 million followers, or he crossed 50 million subscribers, which I think is like one of the highest. I don't know what forum he's got it on, but 50 million subscribers. He crossed over when he was in Africa. And I think he went to 30 different countries in Africa, I believe. He did
16.
Was it 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he did a tour of Africa for maybe it's 30 days. Was it 30 days? A month in Africa?
Maybe.
I don't know, but he was in Africa for a chunk. He recorded himself in Nigeria, in Ghana, in
South Africa,
Kenya, Angola. So, and he was showing the best of what the country has to offer, or because he's so popular. What happened in Nigeria?
Everyone's just saying
we disgraced ourselves.
I didn't see him in Nigeria.
Just bare begging. Everyone was just begging him.
But the thing is, again, I watched the Angola one, and there was begging in that one as well.
As much as Nigeria, though.
There's never going to be
for the people that was meant to be the celebrities, or whatever, the people that he's meant to meet, that's meant to actually be someone.
Yeah,
also begging.
Yeah, nah.
The celebrities were begging.
The people that are supposed to be somebody was also begging. Okay. I don't know them in their world, but it's also begging. It's just there was a lot of nonsense in that shit.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, keep going to your point.
It was just a nice highlight for in particular people that haven't seen Africa in that light before, where he was taking them to, like, I didn't know about the Shaolin temple in, is it Kenya?
What?
Did you not see you go to the Shaolin temple?
No.
I heard about it the week before he went there. So, but it's the first time I ever heard about it. So I went onto YouTube and I said, let me see what this thing looks like, because somebody was talking about it on one of my African news things I was talking about. Maybe they knew he was going to come or something. Maybe that's why they mentioned it. And it's a Shaolin temple. I think it's Kenya, but it's somewhere in East Africa anyway. So there's a whole a massive plot of land where they have the traditional Chinese looking temples, and then they have maybe one old actual native Chinese man, and then the teachers were black, and the students were doing whatever you expect from Shaolin.
Oh, that's
where they're doing the
domestic violence.
You saw somebody that was like 4 doing the full splits thingy, backflip. Or you saw about 30 of them doing the synchronized martial arts, whatever it's called. For me, somebody that's always been into that kind of stuff, and the discipline of it and the culture of it, I've always had this affinity for it.
Yeah. So
seeing it with blacks was like, it blew my mind. And ishowspeed was there, and so they were demonstrating for him, and it was crazy. So just go and watch it. You don't have to watch the ishowspeed one. Just go and watch the thingy. It's just it's interesting. Like, and there's a good part of it because they're saying that they're getting the children are learning and yada yada yada. But then there's another part of it where it's properly like, oh, these people have taken their culture, literally lifted it from their land, planted it in the middle of yours, and taking your kids now, and they're ours now. They're learning Mandarin. Yeah, they're learning Mandarin.
But I mean,
so it's a school. They stay there.
Yeah, but I don't know why, but I feel like our history in terms of, I feel like black people have always respected Kung Fu.
That's because they're scared of it. It's the same like witchcraft.
But they've always respected it, and it's like amongst my peer group and my community, we all have stories of the Kung Fu films. We were all into Kung Fu films at a time. My Jamaica side, my Nigeria side, like it doesn't matter. We were always into, and I don't know why. It has been that, but we've had that affinity for a long time.
It's Zambia, my bad.
Oh, Zambia. Yeah, we've had that affinity for a long time. So
that's such a random country to have a Shaolin temple in.
No, it's not, because the influx of Chinese in Zambia is deep.
Can you both see this?
It's paused.
The influx of Chinese people in Zambia is very deep, and very deep in the sense where they own very much of the country. I did happen to view that not too long ago.
So I find it was just quite impressive.
It's paused again. They own the port. They own bear things. They own bear things in Zambia. So I'm not surprised, to be honest with you.
Okay, I don't know much about Zambia in general, actually.
Yeah,
irrespective of anything.
Yeah, I play football with a man from Zambia still. But football has introduced me to so many people from so many different places.
Sport is a opener, man.
Yeah, so many places, man. Albania, Romania, Turkey, like bare different people. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan.
Yeah, boy.
Bare different places. Philippines, Japan.
It is properly a reformer's nightmare, bruv.
Yeah.
When you see us playing football. When you see us playing football, boy, they want us deported.
Yeah.
Who's us?
There's no whites. There's only now. Okay, I don't want to be racist.
Disclaimer.
But we never had any problems at football.
True.
For all these years when it was intercontinental.
It's true.
Until the British whites came.
It's true.
As in your own personal games?
Yes. And then suddenly it became a problematic because the colonization started. Slowly as well.
Maybe because of where I work or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's the ratio of people that I know actually play football.
Yeah.
Asians are the top.
Yes,
top.
And they have no representation.
So why are they not in
I had debates. Like one of the guys that we play with is actually like a coach as well. And I was like, what is going? Because their families just do not want. It's exactly the same thing as you said earlier. Back then, they do not want to push their children into it because they don't see they're not prepared to push you. So you to be an athlete like that, you need to have a parent that's prepared to push you to be that thing. And if they don't believe in it, the same way that our parents didn't believe in other stuff, they believe in doctors, lawyers, business owners, this, that, and the other. That's what they believe in. They don't believe in football. I've always said to this day, we have a guy called H.
Yeah.
H was by far the baddest footballer I've ever seen. Yeah? H is doing like what the HR job or something.
Yeah.
H For me, he should have been a footballer. There was not like if somebody saw him from an early age. When I say he's probably as a footballer I played with, yeah, he's probably the most similar to Steven Gerrard I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he was that good.
Facts.
Two things quickly. When you say they need to be pushed, I would disagree with you. They need to be supported because playing football grassroots just takes time and effort. You need to take them to football 2-3 times a week to training.
Yeah, but also
that's not necessarily push. It's mummy, I want to do it, and I'll do it. It's like
but there's some children that I don't want to go to practice this week. No, you're going to practice. You need to be pushed. Yeah. You think some of these players they don't make it because their parent didn't push them to go.
Some of them, and some of them didn't. Some of them they were just supported.
There's also another
shout out Ben White.
There's also another element as to why East Asian or South Asian or whatever, I can't remember the region, but the reason why they're not in football is political as well.
All of the Asians, but
it's political.
Go on then.
Because in this country in particular, football academies were not taking. They're not taking and promoting Asian players.
Because of racism.
Because of racism, yeah.
So how's that political? It's racism.
Well, yeah. Politics is racism a lot of the time, isn't it? So that has been a thing. So there's the only one that they had was Chowdhury, innit? He made
Chowdhury.
it.
But Chowdhury was like half black.
He was half black, half Indian.
No, Bengali, sorry.
The
one that used to play for Leicester, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is what's it? Unconscious bias. I as a coach have no issue with an Asian person joining and succeeding. I just don't think you will. So when I see a bunch of players from different ethnicities and it's like, who do I choose? I won't pick you because I think you're a waste of space.
Let me tell you.
And I don't mean waste of space. I mean literally like I only have 10 spots. I don't think you're going to make it because I know no Asians have made it.
Let me tell you.
I don't even give you the chance.
We play Power League, yeah? I used to play. We used to play 2 weeks on a Tuesday night and on a Sunday, yeah? And 90% of the pitches will be populated by Asians.
So yeah, so it's not just me.
And it's not just an Asian community there. I think it's like a mix and match.
Yeah.
It is literally 90% of the population.
Wherever I've gone, whenever people are playing football, it's the Asians are there in numbers. Yeah, high numbers. So it's interesting.
Also, again, speaking to Asian people as well, they are pushing cricket more than anything.
Yeah, that's their sport.
And also, outside of that, the English don't like the fact that India in particular has been so big in cricket because they figured cricket was their game initially and India owned that now completely. And then they even doubled down when they created the T20 or whatever it's called.
No, the IPL, the English Indian Premier League.
Yeah, but it was a T20 that started it. The T20, which was the faster cricket game, started it because once that tournament started and it got people into cricket or what have you, but again, it was India that owned the rights for that tournament. And from there, the English have
look at me.
The Indian cricket players are like the football players.
This is my ship now.
Yeah, exactly.
But the money is not the same though. I always said that I wish I could find one Indian Ronaldo, bro. The amount of money they would make.
Yeah.
I was with this trip that Kia Slama went to China, and they were talking about Chinese English relations. Relations basically. So I'm listening to one news report, and they were talking about a Chinese player from before my time of paying attention to football. Properly, that played for Tottenham, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that there was a game that was played with this person. It was the most viewed football game ever.
Yeah, because the Chinese were involved.
Because I think there were 2 Chinese players for this team, and it was individually the most viewed football game ever, just because the Chinese.
But again, that has happened already in the sense where, like, South Korean players now are quite big in the Premier League game because of that.
Yeah, if you look at finances, it's same with this LeBron bringing in your son. If you have a half decent Chinese South Korean player, it's better you put them on the team because the money that they will make for your
shout out
is amazing.
Don't you remember the Arsenal man? That Arsenal when we bought that one Japanese player that never played.
Yeah,
and we literally bought him to sell shirts.
He was tall, innit?
Literally bought him to sell shirts.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason why we bought that guy. I don't think we did the same with South Korean, but I know there was definitely a Japanese one we bought, and he never played one game.
Yeah, there's been a couple of Tanakas and whatever that have played in the Premier League. Park Ji-sung was there.
Park Ji-sung is D1. Park Ji-sung was D1 Man United. He could play.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's obviously Heung-min Song has come as well, and he was
is that the Tottenham one?
The Tottenham one, recently.
I only need to say it.
there was another Park G as well that played. There's Huang that's in Wolves now. Like, so
you make money.
Yeah, strategically, it's bruv. I'm telling you, even the coverage, like the football coverage, the Chinese channels are just you know what I'm saying too. Like, so yeah, you will make money from that.
So I haven't watched the film. Maybe you have. I forgot what it's called. The one about Prince Nassim.
Oh, yeah, King. Giant.
So Giant is a film about Prince Nassim, his youth, and how he got into boxing. Is that similar? Because again, they're underrepresented in boxing as well. I don't know if they do it grassroots though, so I don't go into a gym to see that. Yeah. But by the film, is it that his parents were not interested in doing something like that, and the coach forced him, or
no?
What?
What happened was from the boxing thing, he didn't have any interest in it really himself, and then he was getting bullied.
Okay,
and then the parents like, go and sort yourself out, basically. So it was him and his brothers. It wasn't just him, because he was the only Asian family around that area. So he was getting bullied. So they basically sent him there to, toughen up.
Okay, cool. And don't spoil anything.
Karate Kid.
It is a very good film, actually. That film, I quite enjoyed it. Giant.
No, that new Karate Kid film, man, annoyed me so much. I haven't disliked a film as much as that Karate Kid.
I didn't mind it. Quite enjoyed it.
No, especially after the
Cobra Kai.
After watching Cobra Kai, and I was like, "This is
Never Die."
I really enjoyed this, and in this film, I'm rubbing my hands. It's got all the old school people back.
You know the pleasure I get from Cobra Kai is that Sensei, whatever is the oldest Sensei one, I forget his name, but the Cobra Kai Sensei, the original one. Yeah. He's so old. Yeah, he's like 100, and he's still there doing all of this type of stuff.
Look at the ageism.
No, trust me, he's about 80 something. He's startled.
Well, he looks good for his age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what happens though. When, like, let's not take the mick. Jackie Chan. How old is Jackie Chan?
He's not as old as this man, I'm sure.
He might not be, but how old is Jackie Chan?
I think he's nearly as old as Daddy, but Jackie Chan.
Exactly. And he's still doing his own stuff.
Is Jackie Chan in his 70s?
I think he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man is 78.
He looks very good for 78.
And he's there trying to do moves. I'm like, this old man is doing this thing. Dashing knives.
He's still working out, man. He's still working out.
Jackie Chan 71. That's what I'm saying to you. And he's still doing his old stunts.
78.
In that film.
Which one?
That said Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Look how they turned out the lights when he was fighting. He wasn't doing his own thing in that. They turned out the lights so somebody else could do what he was meant to be doing. He's doing less. Let's put it that way. I don't think he's not doing what he was doing before.
Fair enough.
By all rights. Because me, half his age, would not do it now.
My nephew told me to watch a film of his actually that came out last year.
Oh yeah, it was oh shit.
It's like Police Story 5 or something like that.
Yeah, I wanted to see it.
It's something, but he said it was really good.
Yeah,
I need to watch it.
I saw the advert for it. One time I was watching stuff in the clouds, and a Chinese advert came on, and it was that film, and I was like, yes, I need to see what the film is. And then they put the glyphs up as the title, and I was like, shit, I don't read Mandarin.
Yeah, that was the problem. What he sent
That's what AI is for.
Sexy.
It happened while it happened, didn't it?
Sexy AI.
Let
me see if I can find this thing.
Find it after.
Huh?
So find it after.
Do it later.
While you're doing it, no.
I was going to say it to the public. The way that you always do, but it's fine. Always.
All right. Okay. So I think it's been a nice organic conversation thus far, actually.
Yeah.
We're an hour in. Or an hour plus.
Speaking of rapping and hip hoppers and all the rest of it, you lot heard this Nicki Minaj somethings?
No. What's happened?
Also, okay. Nicki Minaj has now applied for citizenship and sorted it out, and Trump has given her citizenship, and now she's turned into a mouthpiece for Trump.
Yeah. Who was she? Which country was she bad mouthing again?
The Shadow's Edge, by the way. Nigeria, she was bad mouthing at one point.
Yeah, it was Ned. Yeah. Around Christmas time, I think after America bombed Nigeria, she was chastising Nigeria about the Christians.
Yep.
And the Nigerians like, shut your wide village mouth, stinking cow.
Were they?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Nigerians supporting her.
A lot of Nigerians have said, even people that said, the crime here is too much, the bandits are too much, the killing is too much, the kidnapping is too much, but it's not geared towards
Christians.
And that's what she was talking about. So they all have that caveat at the end. There's too much nonsense going on. Even the people that say we're happy, some people are saying we're happy that people from the outside might come and assist, but you've got the idea slightly wrong. Everybody's getting it. They're not picking on one.
Yeah, that was even Mr. Wolf was on that flex as well. Where he was just saying it was the Christians, but but they're saying that it's Muslim people that are doing it, but it's not just against Christians. It's the people that are not doing Sharia law or whatever they're trying to say. But
some people, don't get me wrong, not every Nigerian is in it, saying that it's a free for all. Some Nigerians are saying yes, there is a concerted effort against Christians. But the neutrals don't seem to be going down that road.
Yeah,
the Christians that feel persecuted are saying, yeah, they're persecuting us. And then by all rights, if you're thinking about it emotionally, then yeah, I think Mr. Wolf has a Christian hat on his head. He sees things often from the slant of a Nigerian or from the slant of a Christian.
But he also might have just been getting that information from Christians, so that's what he's hearing and that's what he's saying. But again, because at the beginning, I never heard people saying anything about it was Muslims as well. I didn't hear that. It's at the beginning, all I heard was Christians was being persecuted. That's all I was hearing.
When you say the beginning, what? After the American dude was mentioning it?
Way before that. Like, people have been talking about Christians being killed in the north for like months. It's nothing new.
Yeah, but there was an American that started the spreading, because before then everybody's getting it. It's American.
No, I wasn't hearing Americans talking about this before. When people were talking about Christians was getting killed in the north, had nothing to do with Americans. So that's what I'm saying. And then it's only now that it's become mainstream or popular that I'm hearing your side, what you're saying now, where people are saying it is not just Christians that is getting killed here. It is everyone is getting it. It's not like a one-sided thing. But before that, all I was hearing was Christians.
All right, put it this way. Because I pay attention to this stuff, remember I said I would like to play African news in the car with my children, and I stop because I hear so much of this for years. Just hearing it over and over and over again. So I've always just known it's just everybody can get it kind of thing. When I started hearing this about the Christian thing is when it was a podcaster in America. Bill Maher started saying it as well, and then a politician was saying it in America. I can't remember which podcaster, but it was them three, and then that's when it started. So I didn't hear it start from Africa. Not that it didn't happen. I'm not saying it didn't. I heard that rhetoric start from America.
Okay,
and then it built its way up to Trump.
It was way before Americans even touched a bit. But this thing with Nicki Minaj, she's come. President Trump called her to the stage, innit? And she came to come and chat.
I sent you the video. It's a.
I saw some of that. But that's ages ago.
No, 2 days ago.
She did one recently.
Oh, another one?
Very recently.
Oh shit! But I said she did it after Christmas. I meant it. She was standing in front of one stage as well.
Nah,
President Trump said it. I was like, what?
She's got her citizenship now, bruv. Listen to the thing. She's got her citizenship now, bruv.
I think that people talking about the citizenship, we need to be thinking about her husband getting wiped off the paedophile list as well.
You want to come up?
It's a huge political move.
Come on up here. You've been terrific.
Yeah, it is very sad to see how she's going down that road, bruv. She's looking sad. But some people are doing stuff for their life. How many people came out and did things to try and get themselves exonerated from Trump? Like Lil Wayne did it. Lil Wayne was supporting Trump to get exonerated from whatever crime he did. I'm surprised that Puff tried to do it, I'm sure.
Wow, the bottom is ridiculous, man. Did you see the...
Yeah.
Like, she has to put the strap on top of the bottom. What? I can't... This thing is not playing sound. I don't know what's going on. Let's try and play it again.
You
got your volume up, yeah. Volumification.
Alright, but anyways,
yeah, she came up there, the speech was disjointed and all the rest of it, but she's like, this man, I was just like, it was just...
And she's doing this at a time when ISIS is going around shooting
everyone, exactly.
It's just, it's sad and sick.
Properly. Did you also hear the asylum thing over in this country? The one of the immigrants that came over on a small boat, murdered a woman in the hotels that they have to stay in.
Mr. Wonderful, come
murdered
on up
the
here.
receptionist woman in 2024. He got life today.
Okay,
got life imprisonment. But again, this person, from what I can tell, had mental health condition.
Yeah, but there's bare people with mental health condition that is getting life imprisonment. That's not nothing new.
Yeah. Stabbed the woman 24 times.
That's nothing new.
That video just doesn't have sound, bro. Sorry.
Then you got
I'll find something.
talking about that. Obviously, we're talking about political stuff now. You see that Suella's gone over.
Yes, she went to reform, but
Everyone is going to this reform, bruv. I don't know how it's gonna cut the cocaine when they start to smoke it or snort it. How many people's gonna go conservative? How many people's gonna go reform? And whether or not it's gonna cause a massive rupture. But Suella was there tap dancing for the public. Where I was like, "Geez, Suella is back."
Bro. Yeah, what's your views on that, man?
I think people are just jumping off the ship. I feel sorry, as much as I don't, obviously I'm not conservative. I actually feel sorry for Kemi because I think people are trying to snake Kemi. They're trying to snake Kemi on the side. Like, and I don't think she deserves the snaking.
She's holding her own as well. The infight in all the parties right now is, well, sorry, the two major political parties is just...
No one likes their leaders. Apart from Reform.
No, Kemi's...
Kemi banana.
Kemi's right now, actually. Before...
It's right now because everyone's left.
6 months ago, people were plotting, but as it stands now, it's like they're shrugging. It's like, we'll deal with her for now until something better comes along. Because the one that left before Suella was the one that was actually was the second
in command.
He would if she got knocked off, he would have been the one.
I just don't know. They need somebody more dynamic. Both parties need somebody more dynamic because that is what Farage has got. He's got that salesman about him. He wears the double-breasted suits.
One of the
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan.
Look at that.
And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more.
How is it possible?
And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work, okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
You're not in the black church there.
No, but what I'm saying is, how did her cadence become just like his?
I don't know. But the
way she delivered she sounded like Trump.
Do you remember 44 when Jay-Z said that line? He said, when he was talking about cheating on Beyonce, he goes, "Don't ever go full Eric Benet."
Yeah.
She's going, "Don't ever go full Kanye."
Yeah.
And I think Nicki Minaj is almost going to go full Kanye soon. The way that she's behaving. Because this is how Kanye was behaving before he started ramping things up and going a bit loopy. And
you think she's on the cusp of going...
She sounds like a mad person.
She sounded like him to me.
She's always sounded... Have you seen her online when she's tweeting and stuff?
No, I don't
Nicki Minaj is a mad person. Like, the way that you're reading her now, online and stuff, she sounds like a mad person.
I've paid no mind to Nicki Minaj in years.
She sounds like... There's times when she just... They call it coke rants, when she just starts tweeting madness. And she's just... on like a mad one.
They call it coke rants.
Yeah, a lot of people call her a cokehead and she's on coke rants. I don't know if to her to be on coke.
That's funny though, but like, yeah.
But a lot of people are thinking. I've been asking the question like, is there something okay with? Like, is she okay? And then now this Trump stuff is just adding to that. And now, just don't ever go full Kanye, who actually was in the newspaper the other day writing apologies to black people and Jews. Did you know about that?
No.
He wrote in the Wall Street Journal.
A big newspaper as well.
Yeah, he did he took out a whole thing apologizing to black people and the things he said about blacks as well as the Jews, and saying that he's fully admitting now that he's bipolar and this is what's causing all of these issues.
When he's cussing them, it's splattered everywhere. When he's apologizing, I don't hear about it.
I saw it, man. That's why I saw it.
I never.
It was trending. I went at the time. So yeah, he wrote a whole article. I haven't got it to read. But yeah, he wrote a whole article basically apologising to all of the people in the past that he's offended, and he's now admitting about his bipolar, and that's the reason why he's been behaving the way he's been behaving.
But okay, that means the PR is back in control, and he's maybe there's a comeback looking to happen for him.
But he's released a couple of albums and no one's even know that they've been released.
I didn't know.
He did Vultures 2 and he did some other one after that. Bully, didn't he do? Do you even know what to say?
No.
Do you even know? That will probably know.
Sorry, I was...
Vultures 2 and Bully.
What about him?
Did you hear him?
No.
But they're 2 quality albums. Like, they came out, you didn't hear them.
Oh, Vultures 2, I knew it came out. And what's the other one? Bully.
Bully, yeah.
I didn't even... is that the one where... I saw a music video where it was in a ring. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that one I watched. But then I paid no mind to it. But then, for music now, the conversation we had about an hour ago where I was like, wow, Stavros knows what he's talking about with music. Yeah, that's all 10, 15 years ago, I know. Something recent, I cannot be the barometer or the gauge of if people, the masses, are paying attention because I am just not.
Yeah, I just don't think he was. Even if people like his stands were buying it, he wasn't really spoken about. He wasn't really. It's not what you would know about with Kanye. Put it that way.
That's the last level of omission and get rid of the person. Just ignore them now.
Yeah.
So when they say, "Oh, just ignore him," they'll stop. It could be truth. Just because and somebody like him as well, he needs attention. So if you stop, he says a rant, ignore him. He says something anti-Semitic, ignore him. He talks about blacks who need to go and praise Trump, ignore it. And then all of a sudden, like, the attention I want, I'm not getting it by doing the nonsense. So he apologizes. He didn't get attention as far as I'm concerned because 2 out of 3 didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So you might just go back to the house.
It's like Wiley as well. Wiley's got uncancelled, isn't he? So he's been
done the 2.
Been on a podcast recently as well.
A few podcasts.
He's on a circuit.
Yeah, he's going around. But he's talking much more coherently than what I'm used to hearing him talk, or how I'm used to hearing him talk. Sorry, poor English. He's not being, from what I've seen. Yeah. Even the snippets, they'll clip the controversial stuff. I haven't seen any of because I haven't watched any whole things. Yeah. But I haven't seen any controversial clips. When he's talking about other people, he's being measured and reasonable. Even if he's saying something that might not be the best, he's putting it in a completely decent way. So he's turning a new leaf now himself.
He's definitely, I would say, he's media trained influenced now.
He as far as I was concerned, he was on some sort of spectrum. I don't know what it was, but he was on the spectrum. Yeah. And when I'm hearing him now, he seems like the type of person where, what they say, if I take my drugs, I'm cool, and if I come off them, I'm not. Yeah. It seems like he's taking these drugs now. Not to put it on him that he's a drug taker. I mean, he's medicated, but you can still see that he's on the spectrum, but he's within himself, as far as I'm concerned. Because when he flies off the handle, it seems like he doesn't even know what he's doing. Some people, same with Kanye. You hear them talking and be like, if you were just on road, you would think this person is a mad person. It's only because they're a celebrity you're holding them to their words. If it was somebody else, you'd be like, just stay away with that person. They don't know what they're saying. And that's how I've always seen it with him.
Oh, okay.
But because he's so big in the game, because he's so influential, because so much has gone through him, and because he's so talented, maybe it's the same with Kanye, I guess. Maybe it's like you guys are too talented and too influential for us to just ignore you. We're just going to ignore you. You can't have it both ways. You can't be the biggest in the game. Everything goes through you, and then when you say a madness, we're just gonna ignore that because we don't ignore the good stuff you do.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So good on Wiley now. You say he's uncancelled, but I don't think Wiley was ever cancelled.
Yeah, he spoke about the Jews, didn't he? And he told them, take it back. When they said about
the MBE,
his MBE, I just remember saying, take it back.
I don't think he was ever cancelled because at the time he wasn't doing stuff big anyways.
He wasn't cancelled from the community.
So then he wasn't cancelled because his big songs is way gone. Not way gone actually, because he had what's the one with Idris?
Bossy.
But he's every 3 or 4 years, or every 5 years, he'd come out with something that would actually chart.
The thing that would have got Wiley cancelled, that didn't cancel him still, was the rumors about him being with young girls.
Yeah,
and that didn't get him cancelled.
Don't say even that. Saying something against the Jews more likely to get cancelled than people thinking that you're with a 14-year-old that willingly was with you or something like that. If you went out, if you, I know it's statutory rape, but if you went and did it a different way, then you might get cancelled. But if you were with some 14 or 15-year-old and they wanted to do it,
but how do you know they wanted to do it? Was that part of the rumor? I don't know. All I know is that they were saying that he deals with young girls. It wasn't a young girl. So
I know. Well, either way, I think that the community is much more accepting to that than as
which community.
Every community
is more accepted to that than what them talking about the Jews.
In terms of getting cancelled commercially, yeah. I'm talking about commercially.
I'm not going to put that on. No.
I heard a statistic yesterday. Trigger warning. In fact, I'm not even going to go down that road. But part of it was the reason that the numbers were so massive. I'm assuming you guys can guess what I was about to say. Is that nobody wants to talk about it. I was listening to a report about it. And the person that was interviewing is like, listen, I'm big into politics. I'm big into stuff like this. I've never heard this kind of thing before. And he's like, when I started bringing it up to other people, I would mention it and they would say, I don't want to have this conversation. And he's like, when he was talking to the experts, like, has that got something to do with it? He's like, yes. Plus, where it's happening, they don't care about. It was happening in, what's one of the Asian countries where there's known for having the lady boys? Thailand. I think it was either Thailand or another one that's like that. So Southeast Asia, Thailand and another one, and it was 500,000 individual children. It's about doing it online now. So we were talking about passport bros before we started recording.
Yeah.
So they said back in the day, a man would have to get up and go to these countries, and then they would things will be set up for them to abuse.
Yeah.
But now it said that after COVID, it flourished where people have set things up to do things online, and basically you have this bespoke, get this person to do this thing with this other person and blah 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 blah, and it's being posted backwards and forwards.
Jesus.
On thingy, and they said that it's that 500,000 in one country. One country. And I was like, oh my God. And it's like, these numbers just go, because nobody wants to talk about this kind of thing.
Yeah, another country that needs to be, that they was talking about is Cape Verde.
What is it?
It's happening everywhere. This underground thing is a mazine.
That a lot of the people are going there for sex tourism.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but enough Africa, Kenya.
Doing it with young girls and boys.
Jesus.
Anyone that's got no money is going to be taking advantage of
that's what they're saying.
And that's the problem.
That's what they're saying. And they said the reason that it's so popular in that country is that they speak English well, the internet is very good, and they're broke. And it's like that's the trifecta.
Yeah,
that's the trifecta. We can communicate with you well because the internet is fast enough that we can do these videos backwards and forwards, and we have no money.
People that have no money are always going to be taken advantage of in these disgusting ways because it's almost like they feel like they have no option else.
Yeah.
And it's very sad and it's very, 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 very disgusting. And again, I'm not a person that prays or goes to church or does this stuff, but I hope there's a hell because some of these people definitely need to go.
It's why I can't believe how can you not believe in religion? And I'm like, I just don't see how you can let things like that happen. Innocence. To my brother, he's a bastard. Let something happen to him. To me, I'm a bastard. Let something look at his face screwed up.
Where he goes.
I mean, some people have done a madness in their life, and if a madness comes back to them, you'd be like, karma. 6 years old.
I haven't done a madness in my life. You need to be putting that on me. Thank you. Your wife even did that the other day. She wanted to put something on my
I wasn't happy with her for doing that, but that's something else. But yeah, so that's my thing. The other day I was talking to somebody at work, and we were talking about drinking. So I'm changing the subject. And they're a Sikh.
Yeah.
And they said, what were we talking about? I said, I don't drink, I'm teetotal, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, that's good, I said, oh, well, it's always funny when people say it's good. Why is it good? It's like, it's not a big deal. He said, because he used to drink heavily until he found religion. He said, in fact, that's the reason I'm more religious now. He's like, he grew up Sikh, really, but he didn't wear the turban or anything like that until he decided, basically, he was getting drunk all the time, and then something happened. I think he had, was that moment of clarity or something? Yeah. Like, and he told his friends, I'm not going to drink anymore, and they all laughed at him. He's like, yeah, whatever. And then basically he followed through on it. He started wearing the clothes. He started following his religion more. He went into it, and I'm like, I'm always scared of people like you. I'm like, why? Because you're saying that you couldn't be good unless you're religious.
Yeah.
So I don't mean you personally, but I know people that they will tell Stavros. They'll look at me and be like, "Oh, you're good, man. It's strange that you're not religious, or I couldn't do what you do, or I could only do it because I'm a Christian. I can only do it because I'm a Muslim." And I'm like, that's the scariest thing in the world. So you're saying just because you're scared of hell, the only reason you're not doing a madness is because you're scared of hell. It's just not the wrong. That's just not a good thing to do. So this type of thing we're talking about with the kids is because morals is out the window.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe in hell, so I can do whatever. Maybe if they were Christians, they would hold. They might have even the thoughts to do it, but it'd be like, I'm a Christian, so I couldn't follow through.
Not really, because you got the.
I hear that. But you get my point. There are people that only do good things.
It depends on how you look at good and bad.
There are people that don't do bad things just because they're religious, not because they don't want to, not because they don't have the yearning to, just because they're feeling, if I do this, I'm going to get punished.
But I also think that, and this is going to sound a bit mad. Like, at some point, you need to just decide that is it people are bad or they got mental illness? Which one of the two is it?
There comes a point where there is an overlap.
Because
in what regard?
Like, for me, you could also say that these people are bad, but some of them, for me, I think they got a mental illness.
Who's these people?
Any one of the people that you're calling evil or doing this thing or they're bad because of this, that, and the other, a lot of the times, if they can't help themselves from doing something, it's mental illness. The same way you just said somebody stabbed that person 24 times.
Yeah.
That's probably mental illness.
Yeah, not necessarily. It could have been. Well, is it somebody they know?
No.
Somebody went up and stabbed a stranger.
It's an immigrant. One of the immigrants that came over.
Oh, this one. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah.
You see the random guy that was walking the train, went into the barbershop, was just screaming and shouting with a Bora looking to stab someone. Yeah. For me, is he evil? No, that's a mental person, got mental illness. Now, again, in fact, I don't even want to bring this to this podcast, but at some point, we need to address how you look at some people's brains, because these people that's going around doing all this nastiness, there must be some form of mental illness involved with that, and that needs to be addressed in some way.
You're talking about with the youth.
Yes,
I've always said that. Yeah, there is an element of that with it.
And so that part also needs to be addressed. I'm not saying that they should be lenient or no punishment. I'm not saying that at all. But to help get rid of it, you need to address.
I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
What?
That is not what I've said. I've said that for a lot of men, their carnal urges aren't filtered. So a lot of men. So they will see an attractive thing for them, and let's separate the body and the mind. Their body says, that's attractive. This girl in a school uniform is attractive. And their brain says, stop looking, that's wrong. And then they carry on about their business. And then, to go back to the moral thing, there are some people where their brain part of it does not say stop.
Because they got mental illness.
I think
they got mental illness.
The reason I will say it's not mental illness is because I think is if you could scan 100 men, I think half at least would have that kind of thought.
Maybe, I don't know.
So then it's not mental illness anymore.
But why is it not mental illness?
Because if half the people are doing something, it's not mental illness. No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
Why?
Because just because a large number of people don't do it doesn't mean it's not mental illness.
No, I disagree.
Okay, fine, disagree. I don't want to have to continue this conversation. I don't think he's going to go down the wrong path. But for me, I just said, as well as chastising.
You don't want to have the conversation. No, you just don't want me to talk.
No, I want to finish I just want to finish run off my thing in it. But I just said, as long as the chastisation comes out of it, there need to be some look into their brain as well and think, why go out for this? Because anyway, you put something in the group
on the you did, and I was going to say on the subject of internets and crimes or whatever. Do you hear about this thing where the new drug ring Albanians have got a drug ring where they are using TikTok to sell lines. So they're selling the phone that you use to do the drug deals.
No, I'm not.
You never heard about it. So they're putting posts up on TikTok, writing in Albanian or whatever, and they'll say, "I've got a telephone number that is what's it called? Prominent in Brighton, for example. This telephone number typically sells between 300 and 500 grams of cocaine a week. You can buy this line for £300,000.
What's it called when you build up a company and then you sell it?
I can't remember, but it's the same sort of thing.
So is that?
Yeah, but they're doing it now with SIM cards and SIM numbers. Big ring, and they're charging 300,000 for the phone or whatever, and then that phone will be part of a network in the sense where they will also have couriers that are part of the number. So you're paying for the SIM and the contact book of the phone.
I can't say my words. I can't say my words.
Yeah,
but you can't authenticize that.
In what sense?
Authenticate it.
In what sense?
How do you know?
It's got a random number, yeah, and then buy it for 100 grand. Yeah, you're gonna make your money back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then they also do the other thing where you can lease it. So if you can't pay the full money, you can lease it, or they do a try before you buy. So you get like 2 weeks where you can see whether or not this number is actually smashing the numbers they're talking about. It's mad. Like when I was looking at it, I was like, rah, 300 grand for a phone. 300 grand, 200 grand, depending on where the area is. What I was particularly interested in is the fact that they're doing metrics. They're telling you how much this number typically does in a week's time. How much... you got to come with the stats. They come with the stats, bruv. I said, these Albanian men.
I find it quite interesting that there's so much people selling drugs and I never really see people taking them.
Oh. Taking them or on them?
Taking them.
Yeah. Come near my yard.
Go Soho, man.
I just don't see people taking drugs.
I'm not even
walk in Soho.
Take a walk with me.
This week at the train station.
Come on, take a walk with me.
At the train station. 2 of them.
Crack.
They look like crackheads to me. They hunched over, did something quickly, and then got on the train.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
No, I see it, man. Outside the Audi, bro. I just see man there with his pipe, with his stem, just sitting there.
You're living in a nice area, then, my friend.
I see drunkards more than I see any drug addicts.
I see drunkards. Yeah, I'll see them all, man.
And I only see them in the town centre. I don't see them just on the street.
He said town centre. You know where he's at.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I see them. I see the crackheads. I see the ones that are on heroin. I see them all, man.
It's too much. This is why I need to leave my area. Because
you better leave London.
Yeah, you better leave the planet.
I ain't leaving London.
Well, then the crackers will follow.
No matter where you go, crackers be there, man. Cracky be cracky.
Dum dum.
Alright, I'm gonna play this video. I can't remember what it was anymore, but let's see. I know it made me want to talk about something.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I have a really close friend with whom I had a sexual encounter with long before I got married. Oh, yeah. I shared the information with my husband, and now every time I hang out with that friend, he assumes we're hooking up. How can I get my husband to see that we're truly friends and nothing else?
Wait a goddamn minute. You telling me that there's a man that knows how your tonsils feel, and you got the audacity to still be hanging out with this man, going to social events with this man while you got a whole new man and you wondering why your man is...
A whole new husband.
Oh, husband.
Oh, it was a woman.
Oh.
Now wait. I'm going to stop it. It's not even halfway through the video, but that was the important part. So she said it's actually a woman. Everybody on the panel, I believe, did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
I think everybody said it was wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think it's wrong. So my question to you is, if you had sexual relations with somebody in the past, it's over, you meet a new person, you get married, is it wrong for you to hang out with that person? You were friends with them.
Oh.
All right? Yeah. I see no issue with it.
I'm sure you don't.
They told their husband.
I'm sure you don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
You don't see the issue with it.
I don't see the point of marrying the person after you already know it's happened and then start complaining after. If you knew the person that happened and she had told you before you get married and he's causing that much of a problem, why are you marrying them?
Forget that side of it then.
That's nonsense.
The person that's still linking their friend, stroke previous link, are they in the wrong for doing that?
No. But for me, it's my decision whether or not I can deal with that or not. It's not the other person. It's not for the other person to dash their friend. Me and you are together. Before we got together, I was with this person. Me and this person are friends. Right? They've been there before. We get together, we fall whatever, I tell you. If you decide you're going to stay, I don't want to keep hearing, but I don't like so and so. No. You should have said that from the very beginning. Then we could have made that decision at the very beginning, whether or not this is going to be the end of the relationship or not. And it's your decision whether or not to stay. Yep. If the person then tells you, no, I ain't leaving my brethren, one, I'm going to be like, fair enough. You know, that's your friend, innit? If not,
the only caveat to that is if they tell them early enough.
Yeah.
And because it could be two things. It could be they just hide it, or it could be that the person was just in another country for 6 years. They've come back and it's like, oh, we're picking up where we left off in terms of the friendship part of it. And the person's like, I didn't know about this person. Yeah, we did something in the past, but it was way before you. They haven't even been here for years.
The problem I have with this year is that I'm very much of the place of if they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. It don't matter. Like they're gonna cheat.
In fact,
So-
that is my answer.
They're gonna cheat. I just it doesn't make a difference who now is this person. If this person,
People don't have that mentality.
well, I do. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. If temptation is put in front of them and they cheat, then that means it's better off because that means that they were gonna cheat and they wanted to cheat. That's what people have a problem dealing with. The fact that your partner wanted to cheat, regardless, it don't make a difference of who's there, who's not there. Your partner wanted to cheat. You have to hold that.
I don't think that's what most people have a problem with. I think most people have the problem with the actual cheating part. Because
but
that's why they're fighting for them to not cheat. Some people, they'll stay with them. Like me, if I know my spouse is fighting not to cheat, as in she wants to cheat so badly, then it's like, then just go in it. Whereas most people, I would believe, are in and this is before marriage. Everything I'm saying is before marriage, because after marriage, whatever, I take my vows seriously. Most people live on the bracket of, I can't deal with the cheating itself, but I understand that that's a bit, but I'm going to deal with the fact that you may have faults. If I really like you and I really want you, the fact that you want to cheat on me is less of an issue than you actually cheating. Whereas for me, it's almost like it's the same thing. So I'm at an arsehole for being friends with somebody that I hooked up with in the past whilst being in a relationship with somebody new.
Well, Hala is saying no.
Simon saying no.
I want you guys on Spotify, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. We have an account there. Tell us what your views are on that, because I don't know if we're in the minority or the majority.
Send voice notes.
Because on this, send a voice note to esnpodcast@gmail.com. We'll play it on the pod. I just want to know what most people think, because I'm just interested, because I don't see the big deal as long as these people are open and upfront and they're not cheating. And like Wala said, if you're going to cheat, it's not me to put you in a cage like I'm going to stop you from doing everything so you don't cheat. If you're a cheating whore, then go and cheat, you whore. Let me go and cheat so I can find somebody that's not going to cheat on me, instead of hanging on to somebody that is just waiting for the opportunity to cheat.
But again, people don't think like that, and again, I get chastised for sometimes saying stuff like that. But
by who?
The people in there, you're so quick to just dash people. If they, yes, because what's the point of dwelling on it? It's done, now, isn't it? If you're not going to stay with them, let them go about their personal business. If that's what you want to do, I don't want to hold you hostage. Go and do what you want to do. I will then go and live my life with the truth, not a lie.
My life.
Living in a lie is long, bruv. Long. If you want to go out and sleep with so-and-so, go and sleep with so-and-so. Just tell me so I can go live my own life.
There you have it.
Damn, Barack.
Okay, and that was my answer. And I am finishing the trio. No, you're not the arsehole for being friends with somebody that you've stuck with in the past. As long as you're open and honest.
But would it make a difference if it was a woman?
No. No. What difference does it make?
Would you be giving the fresh sexy eyes?
Well, one of the people, if I carry on playing it, one of them said, I don't know if I'm toxic, but the first thing that came into my mind now that I know it's a woman is, oh, your friend look kind of good.
That's what I'm saying.
would it be an option for
the threesome? You still like your friends?
And I would be the same if I wasn't married. I would have that same thought.
Selfish.
Because in fact, I don't know if I've ever asked this on the pod. We must have asked it on the pod. Because I could happily have 2 or 3 wives. If I could afford it, I would have it. I'd defend
have
it.
Ross. God, this guy.
It. Yeah, I would do it, but I couldn't be husband 2 or 3 or whatever like that.
Oh, okay, yes.
So I wouldn't. This is not something I'm requesting or forcing. I know my limitations in terms of what I could accept. I couldn't be a second or third husband, but or the first of multiple.
Could you
husbands.
be side dick?
I thought of this the other day. You know,
like a woman's married, the husband has no problem with her sleeping with her next man, and you're just the side dick.
I don't think I'd enjoy
then
that.
I creep up from behind and ask her what her interests are.
I don't know.
Who you be with? Things that make you smile. What number to dial?
Maybe, probably. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Simple.
I don't know actually.
So this is open relationship business.
Yeah, so there's like, boom, my husband don't mind me going out and sleeping with you.
And is the husband going out and sleeping with other people?
No, I don't know. You don't know. No one knows.
Yes.
He doesn't question. He's just happy that he's happy for his wife to go and sleep with other men. He's not one of those ones that want to record it all that nonsense. He's just like, she's doing what she's doing, in it. So whatever.
As long as you're safe.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I was single, then probably.
Whore.
Yeah.
Sharing vagina is one thing. Knowingly sharing vagina with it's not even like a woman is being not promiscuous but just enjoying herself. She's single and she's enjoying man A on 1 month and then maybe man B on the 3rd month, and I happen to be the consistent through all months.
Yeah.
This is just 2 men dealing with the same woman.
One man for me, pum pum, yeah.
So it's for me. It's almost like
one half for you, one half for you.
Are we just sharing like
a pum pum
DNA virgin kind of? I don't know.
Well, maybe what if she's not sleeping with the husband?
Oh, well then let's go.
Oh,
when it's shaved.
For me, the issue is it's more of an issue for me if the woman is sleeping with one man regularly and me. Then if she was not just sleeping around willy-nilly, but just had different partners.
So you prefer the promiscuous woman?
I don't know.
To the one that is loyal to 2 penis?
Because it just feels like
promiscuous.
Then it feels like I'm second. I'm husband number 2 now.
No, you're the side penis.
Yeah, but I'm better than the husband.
Know your role.
No, but you don't take her out.
Know your role.
Well, that's what I got told off for before.
You don't do any of that stuff. You literally just calls up, boop, boop, Stav. What are you on? Man, it's chilling, innit? I'm coming for the thing, innit? Cool, innit? You come around, do whatever she's doing. You might put to Family Guy when you finish.
You know what this is?
And then kick her out.
You know what this has just made me realise?
What's that?
As much as I have lived that life before, not to be second that I know of, but I have lived a life where a woman or women have called me more or less for the thing. I've never been supremely comfortable, and this is talking about it now. I've never thought about it at the time, where it's just I'm just here for sex.
Mm-hmm.
I was
because you're an egotistical person. That's
you're like I'm more than that.
You need that person to want you for everything.
No, I've got so many dimensions. I'm more than that.
Yes, stuff. Yes. That's it is. They can't just want you for penis. They must want you for your legendary status of everything else. They must want you for everything.
But they didn't.
I'm so much more than that. I've got dimensions.
Maybe. No, because I've never saw myself as just the penis.
Okay.
But maybe
to somebody you were just the penis.
But he doesn't feel that's the case.
Not in the end. So maybe Wahala's right, because maybe it would have started. Well, I know there's a situation where it started off like that, and then it changed, and then I got told off by my fellow men them for being too nice.
Here we go.
No, but I'm just telling the masses what happened, isn't it? But then I'm seeing. I never thought of it like that, because this is the first time I've actually thought about it. When you said that we'd be comfortable, and I realised that I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable with being another man. Why would I not be comfortable? Is it because I'm number 2? And then I realised, hold on, if a woman was just using me for that, has that ever happened in my life? And I'm like, yeah, kind of, but it wasn't, because I'll do other stuff on top. Because you said you weren't going to take them out, I'll take them out. And then that's where the problem starts, I guess, because in my head, I've never just had sex.
Yeah, because you're doing relation,
and then nothing else.
You're doing relation, man, innit?
So have you guys just penis and nothing else?
I don't think I've ever done that.
Like phone call, maybe, yeah, but no.
Weirdly enough, it's against my principles.
Something must come with the. You can't just have the dessert. You need the main course.
No, it's not even so much that. It's like
I want to treat you like a human being.
Exactly.
Like so. So
you imagine the same boat as me.
I never said I wasn't.
Yeah,
but I don't have this ego thing where I think you'll come with ego.
You think mine comes with ego?
I think you. I want him to want me. I want him to want everything.
I want women to want me. Yeah,
I'm not really. Mine's not like that. I just think
you don't want women to want you.
No, what I'm saying to you in the sense,
I'm strange like that. Yeah.
No, but not in the way that you want them to want you.
Yeah,
you want them to be embodied with you.
If a woman said to me, "Oh yeah, you know what? I don't really want to do anything else but have sex with you or whatever. I don't want you to take me out. I don't want I don't want all those things. I just every now and then come blow my back out. I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
When you put it like that,
depending on where I'm at.
When you put it like that, I don't think I have a problem with that. But I have had that before. But then it's great. Anyway, then we go down that road. It's something I've never thought of it before. I'm doing it. I'm thinking about it on the fly. Let me go away and think about it. In fact, there's nothing even to think about. I'm a happily married man.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wonderful.
All right. So that was Amanda also, and let's do our church notes and our goodbye. Okay. My film work colleague, my cinephile friend, has just sent me a message. Just as I'm about to unlock my phone, let me see what he said. He said he's seen Sentimental Value. Seeing as we're about to do our church notes, brilliant. All 4 performance worthy of nomination. Sentimental. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet. No.
We need a third hand because I'm saying Sentimental Value is top 5 film of the year. Definitely. I'm just wondering which spot it's in, and you're saying
it's right. It's right film.
It's not even top 20.
I don't know. Maybe because I don't think this year's been that stellar for films. To be honest,
that's what me and him were discussing a couple of weeks ago, and I told him you have to watch this film, and so I guess he's watching that. So okay. But you have seen, in fact, we're doing our church notes. We'll get to it. Wahala, start with Wahala.
Okay, so yeah, I have now seen It Was an Accident. I like that film.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like that one. That one was good. It's Stav has spoke about it previously, so I'm not going to go into it, but it is a very good film. So if you do get a chance and you're happy to read subtitles, please check out It Was an Accident. That's a decent film. I also watched a film called Is This Mic On? Or Is This Thing On?
Oh, okay, the comedy one.
Oh yeah, apparently that was supposed to be quite good.
That is not bad actually. It's by Bradley Cooper. It's his film.
Yeah,
it's very
film.
Very Bradley Cooper like when you watch it as well. You can see he's touching it. But yeah, I quite liked it. It was a decent film. It's about a middle-aged man who's
inadvertently gets into stand-up comedy.
Basically, yeah.
He's British, isn't it?
No,
I think the real person is British. I think
the real person.
It's based on a true story.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I didn't know any of that.
Okay, it's a true
okay.
Story.
Well, the guy in here is not British.
Okay, maybe it's not then, but it's definitely based on a true story.
That's fine.
Maybe
but
the person
I quite liked the film. It was decent. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I checked that out. So if you get a chance, it was Is This Mic On or Is This Thing On? Check that out if you get a chance. In the world of television, you find out strange things with strange places. Yesterday, one of my apps that I usually frequent was not working properly, and everyone was complaining about it on my forum of discussion. And somebody said, they basically said, "Okay, what episodes of what program are you watching so we can see if we can sort it out?" And somebody said, "Season 2, Pit, episode 4." I said, "Eh."
Wait, you didn't know there's a season 2?
No.
Yeah.
I watched all 3 of them yesterday. I said, "Eh." The Pit is back. So I watched The Pit. So The Pit is back, season 2. If you get a chance, check that out. It's good like it was in the first season. And I watched all 8 episodes of Wonder Man.
And
Wonder Man, have you watched it yet?
No.
Have you watched it yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, Wonder Man, and I said this before, and I actually read somebody else kind of mentioned it as well. Wonder Man is the Marvel version of Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah?
Say no more.
That's all I'm going to say. It is like the Marvel version of Atlanta.
You can see from you don't watch trailers, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, you can kind of see from the last trailer. Before didn't make sense, but then the last one they kind of showed you that it's a bit off kilter.
Some people are saying it's the best thing that Marvel's done in years. Like a lot of people are saying actually it's the best thing that Marvel's done in years.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. It's very good actually. But I do believe there's going to be a load of people that don't know what it's about and I didn't know what it's about either. I make sure I don't stay away from the stuff. It's going to go in there with some form of intention and they're not going to get what they were looking for.
Okay. You hear the title Wonder Man and you're expecting a superhero thing.
Yeah. And it's just not the same.
Okay.
It's the same. I think the man that directed it is the same one that done Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
When I watch certain programs, I'm going to reveal one bit that's not actually a spoiler or anything, but I always say, when I watch certain programs, when I see certain details, I always think to myself, okay, this person's actually looking at it. So just so you know, Wonder Man in the TV series is black. So there's a lot of black people in the series. Like he wouldn't have been. He's not black in the comics, but he's black in this thing. And when I took interest of who actually did this film, is one of the characters, a woman, put her bag down, and it was a Telfar bag.
Okay.
And the minute I see a Telfar bag, I'm like, whoever this is knows the black community. Do you know what Telfar bag is? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what a Telfar bag is?
Yeah.
So I was like, as soon as I saw that, I said, the same way when I watched Atlanta, in one of the Atlanta episodes, you remember the one when they was talking about Trinity to the Bone?
Yeah.
In Trinity to the Bone, the woman that works spoiler alert if you haven't watched Trinity to the Bone, it's about a funeral of a Caribbean nanny for a white child, yeah? And the white parents were upper middle class white parents that had a bit of money. You could see they was quite well off. And in the beginning of the episode, you see the wife and she's rocking Gucci, all of these designer things, European designers, right? As part of the show, she then has to then attend the black woman's funeral. And then in the funeral, she was wearing a Telfar bag. And I was like, the little details. Because she was going to the black place.
Yeah.
She put a little Telfar bag. And I said, these are the little details that you won't pick up. Sorry, go on.
No, go on. Sorry.
And the reason why I picked this up is because you don't necessarily see designers when they show you things. They made sure to show that. And I was like,
But take into consideration, somebody else, not necessarily the director or the writer, there's somebody that's what they deal with. They deal with set design or they deal with costume. That's them. So if they had a black person, they might have done it for completely different reason you're talking about, or that might have been the person doing it as opposed to the director.
Maybe, I don't know, but when people do that, I always say, okay, you've gone out of your way to do black things. But anyway, so yeah, but check out one.
It could have been written down though. It's not to say for those of you listening that don't know about this kind of. It could have been in the script that we want the fashion around it to be black owned or geared towards black. You tell the people that don't know about this item.
Well, so Telfar is made by a black man. He started off by making bags. He was making bags, and it just became one of those items that was just constantly being sold out. Like he would put some up on the website, and it'll be sold out. And now he's become quite a massive designer. Now he's done collaborations with Timberland and stuff like, not Timberland, the producer, Timberland, the actual shoe Timberlands. So there's Telfar Timberlands out there and stuff like that. And he's become quite a big fashion designer for bags and stuff like that. But it's based and was geared towards the black community. So yeah, that's Telfar. Anyway, so check that out. Another thing that I wanted to say to you to check out, as you know, I'm a big WWE fan. Their second season of WWE Unreal is out. I think staff will probably be against this. I don't know why. I feel like it will be against this program.
Which one is Unreal?
So Unreal is where they go behind the scenes of what's happening in wrestling, and they basically show all of the secrets. I love
behind the scenes stuff. Magicians, wrestling.
Okay, so you like it?
I love behind the scenes stuff, man, because I like knowing stuff, innit?
Yeah, but it's like it's like it's sinful, man.
Yeah,
because it's blatantly there is no mystique now. Like you see the heels and the goodies just hugging each other after a match. Like it's nothing. There is no mystique after you've watched this thing. Even if you had that little inkling that it was fake. I mean real. Sorry, there is not there.
If I was in it, maybe, but
it's not there.
The two things that immediately come to mind are wrestling and magic. I'm not in it that I care enough for. If I was in it, then I'd be like,
it's blasphemous because he was
like, if it was hip hop, maybe I'd be.
Wrestling has been the whole point of wrestling is that it's meant to keep the kayfabe in it, and
the who fabe?
Kayfabe. That's like what they call basically the story. They call it kayfabe.
The letter K.
Kaybe kayfabe.
Okay, never heard that.
Kayfabe, Fabe, kayfabe. You ever heard it before? But yeah, that's what they call it. It's like, I think it's like an old carnival term or whatever.
Okay.
To keep the secret.
In carnival. Yeah, because circuses, carnivals.
Yeah.
All that kind of thing.
So, but yeah, it's unfortunately that it's they bring it out. But it's for me. I like watching stuff like this, so it's good. But yeah, so season 2's out anyway. So check out season 2 if you get a chance. If you're that way inclined that you're happy to watch this stuff.
You done?
Peace out. Peace to the gods.
Can you rate It Was an Accident? Is that one of the top 5 films you've seen this year?
This year?
Or it's 2025?
Or last year? Maybe. Give it about 7 out of 10.
Only 7?
7, 8 out of 10.
Wow, okay. And you give Sinners what?
I give Sinners about 8 out of 10.
So there's no 9s you saw last year? Well, you said Sinners is the best film you saw last year?
Yeah, I don't know. This because I think there's a lot of good films. Like, I think Sinners is... I think they're solid films. I watched solid films last year.
No great films.
But I'm trying to think of something that is blow me. Sinners blew me away. So maybe I should give it a 9.
I'll give it 8.5.
Yes, but I think it's above One Battle After Another.
Yeah,
I think that's
you're the only one.
Huh?
You're not the only one. But the majority of people of film fans, I believe, think One Battle After Another is better than Sinners.
Yeah, I don't think that's the opposite.
But it is a battle. It's like those are 1 and 2, almost universally. Like everybody's like, yeah.
I think the levels underneath Sinners gives it the extra push.
But there's levels in One Battle as well. Maybe it's just levels you don't care about.
No,
or you didn't
not
notice.
as big as Sinners, man.
Fair enough.
But for Sean Penn's thing alone, man, like Delroy versus Sean is a good battle. If they're both nominated,
Delroy is they are both nominated.
Yeah, that's a good battle. Because Delroy was wicked in Sinners.
I don't think there's a competition.
But Sean Penn was amazing in One Battle After Another.
It's not a competition for me. It's Sean Penn.
A lot of people are saying that this is the wrong film that Delroy should have been thinking for anyway. They said there's bare things he could have done. That
Malcolm X, he should have won an Oscar for that.
Delroy was in Malcolm X, was he? Malcolm X?
Yeah, he's the one that took Red in.
I can't remember him in Malcolm X.
He was the Caribbean.
He was in Crooklyn. That's all that matters. I just want a place where I can play my music in peace.
Oh my days, he was so good. That film, Crooklyn has my heart. That has my heart.
The little girl in Crooklyn again, she should have won something.
And that just depresses me because that film is just sorely underrated.
Very underrated. Yeah, but that's me done.
Silver Simon, talk to the masses then.
This week, what did I get into? Shit, god damn.
47.
Goddamn 47. I watched Abbott's Elementary.
From the beginning?
Yeah, I started from season 1 and I'm bored all the way through it.
That woman is caking up.
I'm on season 4. I think I got like 2 episodes left or something like that. I just thoroughly enjoy that program. Yeah, I think Quinta done a good job with that one.
She recently just filed for divorce or getting a divorce?
Yes, so he was, but
I don't know, man. She is. She reminds me of one of my friends, actually. Proportion wise and everything, she's just exactly the same.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. I find her funny, not funny haha necessarily, but funny in like she's amusing, and the show's really good.
I used to like when she used to do little Vine things.
Yeah.
I never knew this woman before this.
You must have. You've barely seen the way she's dancing in front of she's dancing in front of the pyramids, all of this mad stuff, and that's what she did. You see her, but you probably just don't even know it's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So there,
ringing a bell.
I've been going through that. I also watched a new stand-up comedy by, what's his name? Is it Mike Epps?
Okay. On Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw on Netflix. Yeah, he's got a special out.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called. It was okay. It was a good stand-up. It's really weird because it kind of almost splits in two. So it's a comedy and then
delusional.
That's it. It's a comedy and then also it kind of gets kind of like quite emotional and quite heartwarming as well. So yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. The Millie Wop, that is it.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, so it was a good one. I did enjoy that as well. Delusional. And then I started watching Twisted Metal.
Send that to the group. Twisted Metal. What's that?
It's a video game that has been ported into a TV series. It's Anthony Mackie is the lead on that. I stumbled across it the other day.
Okay, is it new?
I
don't know.
I don't think so.
All right.
But I stumbled across it the other day.
That's what I like about Simple Sam, man. You don't have to keep. You watch your old thing.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
What's this?
Yeah. It came out in 2022, I think.
Okay. Twisted Metal, maybe.
I think it was. Yeah, so I started watching that as well.
And that's a TV program.
It's a TV program, yeah. There are 2023 it came out. There's 2 seasons. Like I said, it's an adaptation from a PlayStation game into a TV series. It's mildly entertaining. It really got good reviews. I don't know how it comes. Like 79% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There's too much TV, bro.
IMDb is like 7.3. Yeah, so it's half decent.
Even this one, he loves the pit.
Yeah.
Didn't know there was a second season. There's too much TV.
There's a lot going on, man. So I got into this anyway, and it's fairly entertaining so far. I can't complain about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been the past previous weeks. I've been watching Oscarish films. So I did say I wanted to watch The Secret Agent last week. I said I believed that was going to be really good because it was getting rave reviews. The main actor has already been winning awards. But I watched the film and I wasn't impressed.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not a bad film at all, but it's long. It didn't need to, and it's meandering, and it wasn't for me. Yeah. So there you go. So it's not a bad film.
What was that again?
The Brazilian one.
The Secret Agent, yeah. So whereas Sentimental Value, I say you should watch, and because these are all foreign films, and it was just an accident. I implore you to watch it. You should all watch that film. It's fantastic. It's got the best last scene of the year. The Secret Agent is something I would tell even you guys that are big into films. Don't bother. You don't have to bother wasting your time watching it.
Oh wow, okay.
Because I just don't think you'll. If I didn't enjoy it, I don't see you man's enjoying it. There's nothing to. But again, it could be one of those films that's gone over my head because the reviews it's getting is like same thing with this the Timothy Chalamet film. If I watched that without all the hoo-ha that I knew around it, I would have watched it and gone on about my business. And if you ask me, have you seen the film? I'll be like, I can't remember.
Mighty Supreme is good, man.
I wouldn't have even remembered it. It's only the hoo-ha. And I don't get it. And it's the same thing with The Secret Agent. Although Secret Agent is not
Agent Man, Secret Agent Man.
So I have been watching a bunch of films. I'm just watching Salt, old Angelina Jolie film.
Okay.
Because I always forget. Because the premise is that she could be undercover for the Russians, and I always forget. Like, how did this work out again? And so I watch it, and then by the time I figure out, they don't tell you what happens until about 2/3 into the film. So then I'm invested at it. I watch it to the end.
I invested the money.
Yes.
Business.
All right. Okay. On that note, I would like to shout out DJ Webslinger, and I would like to shout out Mr. Wolf. He did really want to make it this week, but this was he sacrificed himself so that the three of us could be together. So hopefully he'll be back next week because we know he has his fans. We know we have people that are just here for him. So unfortunately he's not around, but hopefully next week. We want to say thank you for joining us again this week, whether you find us boring or not, whether you think we've dropped levels or not. In fact, yeah, and let us know, hashtag ESN pod. Have we dropped levels? Are we still on point? Let us know. Boost our ego if we're doing well, and let us know, to gently massage us if we're not doing as good as we maybe have before. I don't know.
Well, we started off with let's have a fun podcast. Look at the things we discussed.
I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, but it wasn't fun.
I think it was right. We spoke. There was one bit where it dipped into
the pits of hell.
Yeah, but we stayed there for about 7 minutes and then we left. It's not like it's 2 hours.
7 minutes. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, thank you. Hashtag ESN pod to start joining the conversation.
Hashtag it.
Plug. Yeah, and on Spotify and all of that stuff. And on SoundCloud, you can send a comment in those ways. We will see it. Somebody sent in a comment the other day and it actually popped up on my phone. So the notifications have started working again. Hopefully they'll stay. ESNpodcast@gmail.com.
Plug.
To send in the things. Like Wahala said, send in a voice note. Is it alright for you to be with a partner and still chill out with somebody that you did something with before?
Tell them.
Or would you be comfortable with that as well? Because that's the thing. We're all talking about if we were the one. Would you be comfortable? In fact, I didn't ask you. Would you be comfortable with your spouse still talking with somebody that she had a couple of
sexual relations.
A couple of sexual relations with.
Why is every couple now? Why can't it be just the one joint?
They tried it out and they didn't like it and they went back to being friends.
Yeah, but you said a couple.
Yeah, well, twice.
It doesn't have to be twice. Why can't it just be one bang?
Because sometimes
one bang for the boom boom, yeah.
All right, one then.
All right, that's better.
You can deal with that.
One is better. When you start multiple sleeping, I'll be like, oh, hold on now. You try that again?
One more again.
One more again. I love that term.
Yeah.
One more again.
One more again.
I wish I was hood enough to actually incorporate that into my vocab. So you're saying yes, you would?
I would what?
You'd allow it?
I would allow it. I can't stop it. You already done it.
No, as in you would.
You are allowed.
You could. When I say allow it, as in you would stay there. You accept it. Fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I don't think I'd have a problem with it if they told me correctly.
Yeah, they told you and everything, all that stuff. And Simple Sammy said you'd accept it.
Yeah.
I also would accept it. So even from both sides, in case you were wondering, you know, I was talking about you were the one sleeping around. What about if it's a woman? What about if it's a woman, Craig? What about a woman?
What about all of that ass?
Sorry. And she does have ass. Shout out Ross, Diana. All right. Yeah. On that note, we are going to sign out.
Now remember, if you ain't saying nothing, say it well.
Flag for life.
Nia, when I see ya,
I'm alone.
She was standing next to her, innit?
What about that? Guess what? January's over.
No, not yet.
When this comes out,
yeah.
And I didn't do my tax.
Happy February, y'all.
Valentine's is coming.
Where's
Ladies
your
and gentlemen,
boyfriend?
boys and girls, cats and dogs, rodents and other small insects, welcome to the ESN podcast.
Sitting at home. No.